Fuck you.
All right, there we go. Sunday edition of FurCast.
It's Sunday? I thought it was Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Let's just say it's Saturday.
Saturday 2.
Saturday part dos.
And for everybody in UTC or greater, it is Monday edition of FurCast.
Monday.
Monday.
Oh, God.
Oh, now we're gonna get a copyright strike.
The stupid Monday song came on when I was on my way here, and I turned it right off.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm not ready for Monday until Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the Monday song.
That Manic Monday song. That one. Stop. Shit, this doesn't help. Shit, stop it. God damn it. Thank you.
All right, cool. I need to get cameras ready for Pharaoh and CJ's. Let's do CJ first. Shit.
Breaker blue.
Shit, we just lost all power.
That's not good.
Yep. Hold on. Be back.
I thought he has a backup thing. Oh, look. Huh. Electricity.
It's because of the AC.
Overrated.
It's because of the Anthrocon back
Shit, did that computer not come back? Shit. Alright, we lost audio streams, we lost a couple of other things. Alright, everybody in the SD video feed, you're still tuned in live. YouTube recording still should be okay. We lost audio streams in HD. I'm gonna work on it, guys.
Does this shit happen when I'm not here?
Shit. No, it didn't happen yesterday.
What?
Are you gonna turn that off?
Oh, no, the air conditioner's running to a different room. I am gonna turn this off, though. That'll kill some power consumption there. Shit.
I can't answer this right now.
I thought it was a air conditioner that blew everything.
Alright. Completely... Yeah, start Windows normally. Jesus Christ, can you hand me... Actually, I don't need a keyboard, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll just... Oh, I'll just do it in a minute. Oh, fuck. I've completely... Okay, so, it looks like the battery is actually bad in that battery backup unit. Which is... You know what? I think it's overloaded anyway. I have another battery backup unit down there as a spare, so maybe I'll swap it. Well, I'm not gonna swap it now, but I'll swap it at some point. Fuck. Do. Welcome. Alright, yeah, guys, it's gonna take me a minute to get all that stuff going. God damn it. Alright, play music again.
You know Kiwi, right?
Sounds familiar. Very familiar.
I love Kiwi.
Why?
Because he sends me funny messages.
Like?
Just don't worry about it.
Show and tell now.
No, it's not show and tell. I never said this was show and fucking tell.
Well, you already told, so now you gotta show.
That's all I told what I needed to tell.
Well, now show.
Well, he's watching. He messaged me. He goes, I'll blow your breaker. But it's Kiwi. He's adorable. So, you know. Don't fucking look at me like that. I hate just... I'd rather look at your fursuit head. Which is currently giving me seductive eyes right now.
Good.
Want to sleep together tonight? I would rail a blue fox right now. You told me not to mess with you, but I can't. It's literally physically impossible for me not.
Don't even start with me today.
I can't.
Don't start with me
I'm
today.
trying my best, but I can't. My best is not good enough.
Do you even have a best?
No. I just have a worse.
Yeah.
It just gets worse.
Little trash really doesn't get better.
It just gets worse.
It's the Italian wedding
Oh,
soup.
okay. You want some show and tell? Here, I'll show you. Show and tell.
Wait, no.
Look, it's kiwi. Oh.
Eh.
What? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Doesn't look that flexible. You pose better.
He's flexible. Kiwi's very flexible.
That's a bad pose then.
It's a great pose.
Nah,
Who are you to judge? You're straight.
I'm judging this.
You can't judge.
I judge you.
Well, everyone judges me.
Oh, yes.
I fucking hate you, Pharaoh.
Feels good to be on here again.
I love you though, but I fucking hate you.
Alright, all the live streams should be back up. I'm actually going to put out a push notification now that says shows starting any minute. Sunday edition. Let's see.
Kiwi just keeps sending me proof, but look at how flexible he is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pharaoh!
Oh yeah, Pharaoh.
Flexibility.
Take a look at this.
Pretty flexible.
Yeah, see?
Take a look
So
at
fuck
this,
you.
Take a look at this cute tar pic. He's so cute.
I'm waiting for a comment about too many legs.
Yeah.
I can see it.
That's TC Fox.
It's building.
Here.
I don't like how the middle ones just dangle there.
I don't like how in this character is being held by another person, their limbs dangle. Okay.
No, the middle limbs.
Oh, okay. Anyway, are we back? Yes,
When I
we
see
are.
mid-limbs,
Okay,
it thinks
good.
me like Doc Octopus.
Mid-limbs. Got some unicorn tears? They'd probably help you.
I probably should have some unicorn
You should
tears.
probably have some.
You should definitely have
much
some.
left.
You need some unicorn tears.
You little
I almost thought you were gonna knock that
of
over.
a bitch. There was one time when I was 8 years old. I was at my grandmother's house with my brother. All right, he's 4 years older than me. She poured me a glass of milk, and my brother reached over the table and grabbed it and drank the entire thing. And that literally just brought back all those bad memories. That is a true fucking story.
Cheers.
I hate my brother. You are my brother right now. No, you can keep it. No, I don't even want it. Nope, it's got blue.
What's
gay
funny
over
is
it.
the power failed right when I switched to your camera, so people just thought that it was your camera that caused that. So let's do CJ camera. No, it works. It's just set up the wrong way. Ugh. Anyway, I'll put some music on again.
There, I replenished it.
Um,
I didn't even have a drink yet. It was like a virgin drink, and you contaminated it. What am I gonna do now? You told me not to start with you. That was war. You're fucked now. It's actually pretty good. It's a little watered down though.
Don't die.
This is FurCast, episode S13, Sylvia.
yeah. Alright. That camera's almost good. I gotta get that camera right.
Boom, 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 boom.
What am I thinking? CJ, could you tilt the TV back for me?
Like,
Yeah, tilt it back. I'm gonna go over that in a
oh,
second.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
CJ, that was like $10,000 in FCC fines right there.
You're probably right. Shit.
Fair.
No, you're fine.
That's how many people went.
Did like was it announced or something? Like how did this happen?
They just saw it online.
Yeah, I think because when it shows up in the app, anyone who's in the vicinity will also get it. So I'm guessing people just started announcing.
Yeah, because it's
that
New
it
York
showed
City,
up.
so it's super busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so let me just, hey, for anybody who just tuned in, we're working on getting started. We had a power failure a minute ago, so we're a little late here. Let's put that on in the background. I'm gonna go set up a fan in the hallway.
Can we get naked? Not naked. Shirtless? Maybe. Fair. I just want to see Fair shirtless. That's it.
I am the best.
Your nipples are great. You have great nipples. Like,
Thank you.
I would say A- nipples. They're not quite A+ nipples, but they're pretty good.
I'll take it.
All right. CJ, could you tilt the TV back real quick?
Of course.
Fuck, I forgot one thing.
You need me to tilt it
No,
back?
no, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, this song is playing. I'm surprised you don't have the song for The Price is Right.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. We need that. We definitely need that.
Okay. Kill the Kier.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tech News Day.
Didn't we play that yesterday?
Yeah, we did, but I'm just gonna shout him out again.
Oh, word.
I'm here with.
All right. Doing FurCast. FurCast.fm. Let me just tweet that and then retweet it. The FurCast Twitter. There we go. Okay. No show.
Oh my
god. CJ, when is BoJack Horseman? The 22nd, right? Which is this Friday.
I didn't do any research on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd.
BoJack Horseman season 2. Let me just Google it really fast. Premiere date. Yep, July 22nd.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you, person on Twitter, for reminding me to mute my phone. I'm just gonna leave those off for now. I can't believe that battery backup unit failed. It was a really crappy battery backup unit, though, so I get a better one that I can replace it with.
I think CJ will like this one.
Oh my god. That's horrible. That's terrifying, actually. Transmission.
Transmission.
Okay, so what do you got on that?
1997 Ford Focus. Which one's that one? Focus, not Escort.
Okay, Pharaoh, how are you? Are you ready, pretty much? Okay.
I heard it. I'm like, I need
That was pretty great.
to hear that a little closer.
All right, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. We're recording on everything as well, I believe. Yep, we're recording on everything. Of course, that was probably a corrupted file that I can never delete now. If only Windows had ZFS. Then I wouldn't have to worry about that problem. Anyway, all right, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
I am pretty much ready.
What was that? A lizard noise?
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna take the envelopes off the table for now.
The what?
The envelopes.
Special batteries.
Oh.
Yeah, they're rechargeable batteries. We'll leave the Oreos there, and we'll leave the...
No, it's not a victory screech. It's a lizard screech.
Those cheese balls.
And those cheese balls, man. Cheese balls they're coming back.
What are they made of?
They're made of... What are they made of?
Balls.
I have no clue.
Balls of cheese.
Balls of cheese, yeah. Oh my god.
Balls of cheese.
There's news music loaded in. Cool.
Speaking of news, Pharaoh, you have a lot. I'm hoping.
He is looking through news. He has a ton of tabs open, so
Okay.
he's finding stuff, yeah.
Got some tabs.
He had some tabs.
Got some tabs.
He used to be a one-tab man. We've moved him forward. He has evolved. Pharaoh has evolved into a multi-tab user.
Dun, dun, dun,
I have not played Pokemon Go.
Dun, dun, dun. Aw.
Somebody's phone is near a wire.
Hmm?
Yeah. Wait. Hey, check. Nope, it's gone now. Whatever it was. It sounded like a GSM noise. So it might have been somebody's... Was your phone on top of the mic cable? Because it'll do that.
I don't think it would.
Okay, well, the mic cable right there. No, I guess not.
No.
Never mind. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think it would have been mine.
Team Harmony.
All right, laptop muted. Cool. Ready to go whenever you guys are.
I should probably mute my... Oh, it's already muted. Never mind.
Can you start?
Yeah, because it's my favorite number.
Okay, go ahead.
So.
Why is it your favorite number?
Think about it.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Driving sideways.
Are you ready?
It's raining sideways.
We're ready.
All right, yeah. Welcome to the special edition of FurCast Sunday, episode
Saturday
240.
2.
Shut up!
Saturday.
God, now I gotta do it over again. Fuck you, Pharaoh.
Run the intro again.
I had so much energy built up for that too. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Saturday 2.
I'm not ready for Saturday too.
No, I think what you're not ready for is him.
You're right.
Maybe in the vicinity. Oh, shit.
Welcome to the special edition of FurCast Saturday 2, episode number 240. I am your host for this evening, CJ.
I'm your host, Paradox the Red Wolf.
I'm your fabulous blue fox host, Pharaoh.
God damn it. You.
I'm your friendly guest, frilled lizard thing that's currently catching a Pokemon, BRB.
All right, well, while he's gone, I guess we'll have a little discussion here. So what happened yesterday? This is, Saturday 2. Sunday.
Saturday 2.
Saturday 2.
Yep.
Got trapped in a cage.
Yeah. Pharaoh got trapped in a cage. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, blue
Couldn't-
foxes have trouble getting out of things.
Traps.
Traps.
It's because they actually want to stay in the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught it.
So anyway. Welcome to Sunday edition FurCast.
Saturday 2.
Saturday 2 edition of FurCast. I would just like to apologize to all of our European listeners who, most of which asked us, oh, hey, if you're doing a Saturday 2 version of FurCast, could you, make it a little earlier? And I was like, sure, we could do that. And then it just kind of didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that. I know it's late for you guys and you all have work. Moving on, let's not talk about that. So, now that we're doing an actual episode, so yeah, CJ and I kind of did a show anyway yesterday because we didn't realize Pharaoh wasn't going to show up. So, that'll probably be 139X. So, that'll be on the FurCast website. And then I'll post the whole thing for Patreon listeners as well. I'll post it on there. So, this should be good.
I sat in your chair yesterday. I ruined it with pink.
Yeah, he did.
It's okay. Every day has a new dawn.
Jeez.
You were also replaced by a sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were replaced by a sign.
Blue Fox place.
Just in case.
It worked out pretty well, actually. People were very confused. They thought that was you.
Should I just get a tape recorder and just have it here? Just
It's just a tape recorder that just loops you saying you're straight over and over again. I'm blue.
Or
It just
the-
says I'm blue.
I'm blue
Or
and
the
I'm
song.
straight.
I'm blue. Science is cool.
Pharaoh, what do you think about that? I'm blue and I'm straight.
I hate you both.
Because we missed you, that's why.
So now that
Okay.
we're doing an actual show, I do have a couple of announcements. So chat is fixed. A couple of yeah, I really apologize that chat was down on the last show, and the reason why was because a hard drive failed inside of a server, and of course that leads people to ask the question, oh, well, how come there wasn't a backup? And the reason there wasn't a backup is because nobody noticed for days, and IRC is just something we didn't care much about because all it was used for was the show, and so we went to set up for FurCast, and it was like, hey, I can't connect, what's up with that? And then it turns out the whole fucking RAID array was just gone in this server. So, but yeah, the chat's back up. We do have a backup now, and anybody who was registered with NixServe will need to re-register.
I realize that.
And if you don't know what that means, you don't have to worry about it. And after tonight, there's going to be no FurCast for 2 weeks. Next week, I am going to Ohio to hang out with my good friend Fizz Otter. I'm going to be helping him cable up a new business that he's opening up, as well as we're kind of doing a trade. I'm helping him with some IT stuff, and he's dumping his entire basement worth of acoustic foam into the back of my car, so that'll be very nice. And CJ has a drift event, right?
Yes, I do.
I believe you do. And the week after that, our town is doing a kind of like fireworks show on the beach, and we're going to a local Fur's house for a party. So
You're going to that, right? We're all going to
I
that?
didn't even know it was happening.
yeah, on the 30th.
Never mind. I was going to say, do you even check Telegram? But I already know the answer, though. So
there you go.
hey, you're invited to this thing over there.
Yeah.
Over there.
It's a transmutation black man, right?
I was going to say Frosted Flakes, but...
Stop while you're ahead.
What? When he gets really nervous, he turns into a small white chick.
Oh no, geez, really?
Actually, funny story about this person we're talking about. I messaged him on Telegram 2 days ago. I was like, hey, put some pants on. And he freaked out because he thought I was looking in his window.
True story, he never wears pants.
That's why I said that. I was like, hey, put some pants on. He's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at my house. He's like, you're not outside my window? I'm like, no. He's like, how'd you know I didn't have pants on? I'm like, because I know you. You don't wear pants when you're in the house.
That's pretty
funny.
great.
I don't think I've ever gone over to his house and I don't think I've ever gone over to his house and he was wearing pants. I think maybe one time it occurred and I flipped out. I was like, what's going on? What happened?
Take your pants off. You better take your pants off.
Is something wrong?
Is there an emergency? Is everything okay?
Do you have a fever? Are you feeling all right?
So, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you are like, no, there's not going to be a FurCast next week. Oh, no. I don't know why you wouldn't be happy that there isn't a FurCast. But anyway, it's not all bad because BoJack Horseman comes back
That and
this Friday.
when we come back in 2 weeks, think of the stories we'll have.
Oh, my God, yeah.
There's going to be some stories.
I'm sure there'll be some stories of near-death situations going on. So
Yeah, almost drowned.
You almost drowned?
No, I'm just saying, I don't know. You never know what's going to happen at this party. It's a beach party. Semi-beach party. There's a beach at this party. So we can go beaching. What if I want to get in fursuit and go beaching?
I think I still have the video of last year when you were making moans to all of the fireworks.
The fireworks? That was a good video. That was a good time. Didn't people yell at us? They're like, there's children around. And we're like, we don't care. I don't
You
remember.
don't care, but
The children care. Actually, the children don't care. The parents care.
the black man said that there's children around and you should stop. And you go, I don't care.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that distinctly.
It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not my neighborhood.
You invited me here.
It's not like I'm ever going to see these people again. Comes back the next year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So we'll sit on his neighbor's front yard and watch the fireworks, and you can just keep moaning.
I will just keep moaning. That's what I do.
FurCast Saturday 2, past pants.
Wow. Anyway, so we had kind of, our usual in the media thing. I had that prep for last week, and we kind of already went through these while we were waiting for Fair to show up before we knew that he wasn't going to show up. But I'll just kind of shout these out again. So there was this video, and I need to unmute it.
Bad Dragon's probably in there, right?
Yep, there's Bad Dragon is in here. So this is the
Top 10 weirdest sex toys.
top 10 weirdest sex toys, and I believe number 2 it was.
3.
It was number 3. Well, I found it right here, I believe, right after this part.
The rubber butt.
Bad Dragon. Website Bad Dragon is a sex shop for the members of the furry community. It sells a collection of vibrant dildos based on the imaginary penises of mythical creatures. This includes the penis of Kelvin the Ice Dragon, Bruce the Shark, and Trent the Triceratops. In addition to the mythical creatures, Bad Dragon also supplies dildos based on real-world animals, such as German Shepherds and sexy snow leopards. Number 2.
So that was their video there.
Wait,
and that's,
is that the one with the tongue that's next? It is.
right, oh, it is the one. Yes, the tongue thing. You were laughing at this yesterday.
Squeal.
Squeal is a female oral sex stimulator. Using 10 silicone tongues rotating around a wheel, the squeal aims to offer women the sensation of multiple tongues licking their private areas. With 3 power speeds, a reversible mode, and flicker function,
Wait.
online sex shop Love Honey promises that this weird contraption will provide eye-popping orgasms time and time again. Number 1.
And like, before we get to number 1, which was also
I didn't
ridiculous.
realize it had a reverse mode on it. That's great.
But like, what I love about this thing is it's just like a circle of tongues that just like, I just imagine that it just batters you with tongues. It's just like,
Have a tongue, have a tongue.
like it's just, and then this number 1 was pretty ridiculous as well.
Yeah, it was.
Real doll. Made out of silicone flesh and steel joints, these dolls have been designed to mimic the texture, weight, and flexibility of human bodies. Owners can customize every aspect of their doll's face and body, from the shape of the doll's vagina to the colour of its pubic hair. Male dolls are also available, with interchangeable
Look at the price.
that include a 7-inch deep oral capacity.
$5,600 for
More
this.
than 4,000 dolls have been sold around the world.
Wasn't it the same one as the vajankle?
I think that might have been the same. Yeah, because... Yeah.
I think that was the same
Why
one.
isn't the vajankle on there?
Why isn't
That's a weird sex
Yeah,
toy.
you'd think that one
Excuse
would
me,
be on
the dildo that like lays eggs. That's a scary one too. That was brought up in
Okay,
a conversation. Who
but-
wasn't furry brought that one up to me recently
Okay,
in the past week.
that is creepy.
The one that's like and like the eggs pop out the end.
Okay, that's pretty fucked.
You haven't seen that one?
No, I've never seen it, and I don't
Search
want
egg laying dildo
Why am I gonna do this?
because you know you want to see it. There's a tutorial video on it too.
It's an egg-laying dildo.
So we also played this video last night.
Suit Larry came onto the scene.
This was a precursor.
Yeah. For us now, it's more of a pretty cool time capsule of a side of technological history that you don't hear a lot about. So Mac Playmate, which seems to be the work of one man named Mike Sains, who is not affiliated with Playboy in any way, introduces you to a very nice woman named Maxie who asks you a series of yes or no questions that are all essentially, should I take more of my clothes off? It's very interactive. She even asks you if you think she has a nice body or whether or not she should be proud of her breasts. Maxie seems like she's got some serious self-esteem issues, but I guess that's in your favor.
Tell me I look good. So anyway, after answering yes enough times, Maxie opens up her toy box, which has a vibrator, a Might Mo Throbber, whatever the fuck that is, a deep plunger, an anal explorer, some lusty lube.
Whoa, I thought anal was only invented after the 90s.
No, they had it back then, but only on Max.
Yeah. I'm a PC.
But the toy box also has 2 severed hands.
Oh.
So Maxie's a freak, I
Yeah.
guess. And yes, it's
So this is essentially this really old pornographic software that was found on this really old Macintosh computer. And apparently you can download it and run it in an emulator for free as long as you have a couple 100 kilobytes of hard drive space. And then lastly, the last thing we had in the shout-out list was this. So this is Yelvis at the Webbies being interviewed here. And I'll just play this here.
I'm here with Elvis. One question, guys. What does the fox say?
I don't have a clue.
Yif? That's the answer!
So that was the creator of the What Does the Fox Say song.
There's actually a video.
Confirming that confirming that the foxes say if. So there you go.
On my leg.
So those are the things that were part of our little in the media segment yesterday, I guess. But for everybody who tuned in live, you got to hear those, and I guess anybody who listens to the X season episode, you get to hear those.
Did you find that toy?
What the fuck?
I think that one beats everything on that top 10 list.
Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
I think you need to play this one. This one, I think we just beat the top 10 list for.
That's so fucking creepy.
I'm glad that you experienced life now.
No.
Which one did you click?
The first one.
Vice?
Yes, but
Okay.
yeah, there's a video at the bottom.
Okay.
Just why? Why?
I love this question. Are you over 18? Of
course I am.
Considered naughty
yes.
business.
Just
Okay.
just go to the video. Just go right to the video. It's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
Just
Oh god.
there it is, right?
I kind of and this one.
It's on YouTube.
Just
too.
kind of scroll towards the middle.
Splorch.
All
The
right.
splorch. I don't like that word either. That word
This
is.
one? Okay. Like. Why do they all? Oh god. Why? What is? Oh god.
Just keep watching. It gets worse. He loads it up.
This is terrifying. I can't. I'm done.
Wait, no, you gotta finish. You gotta finish. Go back. You have to finish.
I'm still watching it.
Until completion.
Oh,
The fucking.
The last one's the worst. No.
It is.
Why?
Oh my god.
That makes me so uncomfortable. Just put it back in. Can we stop, please?
Oh, just one more. Hold on. I think this is the one that just kind of. Okay, turn it off.
turn it off.
Turn it off. I mean, like, that's cool if that's your thing, but man, that's just kind of creepy to watch.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Why was that in the top 10 list?
Welcome to FurCast.
Yeah, that should have been on the top 10 list.
I think that beats any kind of sex style right there.
That makes that's way weirder than Bad Dragon. Like, that would knock Bad Dragon out to at least number 5. Like, there's.
You'd think, yeah.
Do those like tubes that are like,
I wonder if you were using it, if you could push the egg back through the other side.
Oh god.
Stop.
I'm just thinking too much.
stop thinking.
I try.
So, one other real quick thing to mention. I mentioned on a few shows ago that I may be giving away the old audio interface in the studio. I recently solved a weird digital audio issue that we were having in the studio. I actually put it all over my Snapchat story, so for those of you who saw it, you know what I'm talking about. And it ended up being a bad fiber cable, but we're still trying to kind of make sure that the FurCast studio is stable with the new hardware that we bought, so I'm not going to give it away yet. I just don't want to give away a major piece of gear that we might need. But at some point soon, I'm sure it will be a big thing. Either I'm going to sell it or give it away, and I know there's several of you who are interested in that, so I'll try to keep you guys up to date on that. But just for all those who were asking about it. In the meantime, it's up to you guys what you want to do next. I imagine we'll probably do like kind of a shorter show tonight, because we don't have too much. But you want to do news, Pharaoh?
Pharaoh, do you have any news?
I have plenty of news.
All right, just be aware that I'm going to switch to news as soon as you say you're ready.
Ready.
No, that was a lizard saying ready and not.
Ready? I bought a 1080 graphics card.
You finally bought one?
Finally got one available.
Oh, you got? Oh, do you have it?
Yeah.
Oh, how is it? Did you install it yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't realize how huge these fucking graphics cards were. There's no like dimensional perspective wise online
about how big they are. Well, I think they're about the same size as a 980 Ti, right?
It's about the size of your like.
They're really
I'd say the entire keyboard on your Mac.
Yeah, I'm
right?
pretty sure that's a 980 Ti. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
And about 5 times as thick.
Okay. Did you buy a Vive yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready
What?
for Vive?
Yeah.
Viv?
In your basement? That would be pretty fun. So anyway, do you have an actual news article?
Yes.
I love how Pharaoh's just like agenda in life is to ruin the news queue. Have you ever noticed that? every week.
That's pretty good at it.
It was pretty. Yeah, he is pretty good at it.
Vitamins are useless. It's not the only. There's more studies on this too. So I was actually heard a lot more about this at work too. Because everyone like, grabs vitamins and eats vitamins at work. Like, oh, this will help me. And it's like, oh, actually, vitamins are completely
There's
useless.
like certain ways that you can consume vitamins that are useful, but a lot of the just like endless vitamin supplements don't help you. But it just kind of depends on what it is. You know.
This goes into talking about that.
I've heard a lot of stuff, a lot of talk about how the vitamin C thing doesn't actually help very much when you're sick either.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe you know who did a whole story on that was what is it? The College Humor show that's on. I can't remember.
Anyhow,
I'll remember in a minute.
vitamins are useless, but there's one you could possibly use. When it comes to vitamins and minerals,
Adam ruins everything. That's the show.
more is always better, right?
You'd think so.
No,
More.
I don't believe that at all.
More drifting.
That's not always better. Definitely not.
Never stop drifting.
That's not good.
Always
You
drift.
should always stop.
Too much of a good thing?
Yeah, that's... Yes.
Not exactly. While it may be enticing to reach for that vitamin C packed drink when feeling under the weather, your body can't actually process it all. Plus, a balanced diet typically carries through enough B, C, and E vitamins to keep your body running smoothly. But there is one that may be worth taking. Vitamin D. Oh my god.
Out of all the fucking other vitamins, it really had to be D.
The one that you can get just by
You
going
can always
outside.
take more D.
I just imagine Varka's vitamin D levels are like really high.
Takes all the D. What do you do for a job? I take D.
Bad Dragon dildos actually just emit vitamin D.
Now I'm craving Sunny D.
Sunny Dingo?
Though how much of the vitamin the body is actually able to use is still up for debate, vitamin D is tricky to get from foods. In the case of a supplement, it can be very helpful. Why we need D. Technically, there are two different vitamins, D2, which mainly comes from supplements and food, and D3, which comes from the sun. The fat-soluble vitamin D works to help build up bone strength. It also helps our muscles for movement and is our immune system's fight infections. Vitamin D often pairs off with calcium because it helps our bones absorb the mineral. Studies have found that people constantly took vitamin D supplements lived longer on average than those who did not take them. Other studies suggested that D also helps prevent osteoporosis and a condition which bones become weak and brittle. Exposure to the sun helps us produce vitamin D on our own, but it's also found in fatty fish like salmon and tuna. There are small amounts of vitamin in beef liver, cheese, and egg yolks as well. Because it's not found in too many foods, it's often added to milk, breakfast cereal, and orange juice. Is that where Sunny D came from? They just like piled on fake orange juice and then put tons of D vitamins.
That's pretty much sounds like what Sunny D is, yeah.
I never liked Sunny D.
It's great with vodka. Vodka.
Vodka? I like Capri Sun.
Nah.
0%
that's
juice.
Not even close.
Did you just say 0% juice?
Yep.
That's basic, yeah.
It's basically Capri, yeah.
Do you remember those creepy Capri Sun commercials where the kids turn into big silver blobs?
Yep, I remember that.
That's creepy.
Like Terminator?
Yeah. I've always wanted it to happen to me.
Now they're turning into flat things.
Oh, I've had...
They turn into an empty Capri Sun package?
Is that what it is now?
Yeah.
It's not a package, but yeah, they themselves like get flat. If you try to destroy a Capri
Just
Sun.
reminds me of those like get high commercials where like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything.
Oh yeah,
and
and like
sinking
just
on
like
the couch.
flat body, just like
Yeah.
laying over something. I remember those. Those were creepy.
They didn't make me want to
No,
stop doing
yeah,
drugs. They made me probably want to do drugs to understand how those commercials worked.
Yeah, exactly.
I really want to enjoy this commercial.
How can I
I
enjoy
feel like
this
I can
commercial?
enjoy this commercial more on drugs. Well, let's do drugs and watch this commercial. Okay, let's hear more about your D.
What's funny about that story though, on those commercials, is I honestly think my college roommate, every time that those commercials come on, he had to go to a toke up and smoke weed.
No, why would he do that though? More of like a slap in the face? Like
I don't
fuck that
know. It
commercial,
could be
I'm gonna
it
go get
could
high.
be subliminal. It could just be he was a stoned Asian. That
Oh, God.
those commercials were his trigger. Don't do drugs. Oh, and you really need some drugs.
I really need to go smoke right now.
That reminds me.
Daily reminder.
It's like, you know those old drug PSAs where they were like really people would get like really angry or it'd be really creepy.
Yeah.
And like there was the one where somebody was like frying an egg and they were like, "This is your brain on drugs." And I'm just sitting there thinking like my brain on drugs is like a delicious, nutritious meal.
I could really eat some
Like,
breakfast right now.
And then like it was just one of those things where like they'd be like, "This is what it's like to be on drugs," and all this stuff would be all fucked up, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to do that again."
I want some scrambled eggs.
The daily dose of vitamin D for most healthy adults is 600 IU, the measurement tool for a fat-soluble vitamin, of which the serving of milk has about 25% of the daily amount, while the National Institute of Health recommends 600 IU per day, 15 mcg. It also says that adults can take up to 4,000 per day. for safety.
You okay?
I think so.
All right.
A little something in my
You need
throat.
you need some D.
Need some D in your mouth?
Yeah, you need some D.
Vitamin D. I don't
That's
have
not
enough.
vitamin D.
Just drinks a Pepsi.
Just don't go too far.
So I was on 10,000 IU a day of vitamin D because
But you don't go in the sun.
well I got a blood test with I was just testing a bunch of stuff, cholesterol, STDs, and like vitamin stuff. And when I called my doctor's office back, I was like, yeah, how was my blood test? And they're like, oh yeah, everything looked fine, but man, you really need some vitamin D. And I was like, well, I am like I'm like an IT guy. And they were like, yeah, they were like, how much vitamin D do you take? I'm like, oh, I take, I think I was taking like 2,000 IU a day. Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, try 10,000 IU. And I was like, oh.
AKA, stop being a nerd.
Are you a vampire? Can you bite me?
Like your
I would
blood
never wanna be
test
a
results like print out and they're just like, oh, you don't go outside. This is the go outside index.
Would vitamin D hurt a vampire?
Vitamin D isn't sunlight though. It's the result of what your body produces with sunlight hitting it.
Don't tell that to people.
Yeah. So what if if a vampire just took a bunch of vitamin D, would he get tan?
I just imagine like a vampire needs to keep it like below a certain level, but as long as it's like below that, they can still.
They'll sparkle.
Yeah.
Vampires don't sparkle. Vampires have never sparkled. Those are just really flamboyant fags.
They're evolving.
They're evolving. Have you reached gay glitter yet?
I have not. I'm almost there.
That's actually what happens to a vampire when they end up in the sun. They just become really gay.
Gay glitter.
Have you evolved to gay
I need to
glitter?
suck some blood, and then they go out in the sun. They're like,
Dick.
Oh my god. Actually, we do know somebody who's reached gay glitter.
this bright light just makes me want to.
We do. They emit glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spew glitter.
I feel like I would not want to be anywhere near this person.
Probably have been, you never knew it.
The glitter disease.
I haven't gotten
to go to shake your hand is just full of glitter.
Like, I wonder how much glitter he'd have to ingest, just like when they draw blood, it's just glittery.
I mean, this has glitter.
I have a feeling after a while that would get really bad for your
like
health.
some nurse is just freaking out like, what's wrong with your blood? And then it's just, I'm really gay.
I'm really fucking fabulous.
It's not even blood anymore, it's just pure glitter.
Strings of glitter just pulling out.
It's not even a liquid anymore. It's just like little pieces fall out.
Like the glitter glue.
How does your blood even work?
Fabulous.
I'm just so fabulous. Look at my blood, is sparkly.
Clean as a whistle.
If you like stare at their veins, you can see the veins sparkling as it travels.
Oh man, it'd be cool to put like a spotlight on them. You need sunglasses. I'm prepared.
Just hanging from the ceiling.
They refuse to get a transplant until that organ is glittering.
I just imagine like if they die and they get cremated and you keep the ashes, it's just a vat of glitter. That's all it is.
Or confetti.
Yeah.
Just shiny.
Sorry. So anyway,
Why is there cake?
some person is bringing us cake.
Happy young birthday.
oh.
To you.
Whose birthday?
All of us, happy young birthday to us.
What? Oh, it's happy birthday to
Finish
somebody,
it up,
to nobody.
please.
What?
It's gluten-free.
Oh, gluten-free. Oh,
I use
cool.
strawberry cream cheese in the frosting.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Raspberry cream
Thank
cheese
you,
in the
mystery
frosting.
person in the background, for the random cake.
Frosting, so and gluten-free cake.
Okay, we're live on air and there's like hundreds of people listening.
Very
So.
delicious.
That sounds really good.
It sounds very good.
So, finish up.
Okay. Well, anyway, we have a cake now, guys.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
Look, a cake appeared.
GLaDOS was right! Okay.
Anyhow, taking over 4,000 IUs of vitamin D can cause vomiting, constipation, weakness, weight loss, and almost always because of overdose of supplements. Not from getting too much sun, your body also knows how to regulate vitamin D, as it makes.
There you go.
So you're saying too much D is bad for you?
Yeah.
Does this cake have vitamin D?
No, it's gluten free.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with it.
This is this have any vitamins in it? No, it's fat free.
It's fat free. You're good. Don't worry about it. But did she say strawberry frosting?
Yeah, it's strawberry frosting. Yeah.
Pharaoh,
Extra gay.
I'm requesting that
You know
you
what's
feed
funny
me a piece of this.
and by the way, we have in case anybody's wondering, we have a family member who's anemic, so that's one of the reasons, like, there's a lot of gluten-free food in the house. It's not just like, oh, we're trying to not eat gluten because it's, like, healthier. It's like there's somebody who's actually anemic. But anyway, so we've noticed that a lot of the gluten-free stuff actually tastes better than some of the non-gluten-free stuff, because a lot of the gluten-free mixtures, they actually put more effort into, like,
making it taste
figuring
good.
out how to flavor it, because you know, it's usually supposed to be more healthy. And so it's just interesting. Like, some gluten-free stuff is disgusting, but then there's other gluten-free stuff that's actually really, really good.
Like,
So anyway,
Stick of butter and 3 eggs.
so it's very
good.
not
It's not healthy, but
it's not healthy. This is gonna be
It's just
delicious
that
then.
They use coconut flour
Oh,
and
geez.
almond flour rather than wheat flour.
Okay.
In my opinion, cake and like donuts and stuff should not be healthy.
yeah.
Like that, the whole point of
When
eating
I
cake in
eat
them is
gluten. When I eat wheat flour,
Yeah.
I get hives.
There you go.
I'm allergic to I can't eat regular pasta. I can't eat regular bread.
Okay.
I
All
get,
right. Okay. Moving on with the show.
I get hives.
Oh, jeez. This is what happens when you have Sunday edition FurCast. It's kind of
cake.
nothing.
We got free cake.
Yeah, we did get free cake, so you know.
Too bad
it's-
it's not Sunday.
Yeah, I love how that cake is on top of the cheese balls. It's just
Good. Good. I do not need any
you
more of
can't
the cheese
get to the
balls.
cheese balls
I
without
don't
going through the
want-
cake first.
I want to bring another slice.
Guys, we need to eat this cake. So
I
No.
want to bring another slice of cookie
that was really
That
good.
was like a pizza
Where did you
cookie.
get
That
that?
was
at the mall.
At the mall? That was so ridiculous. Did you like a slice of cookie, and that ended up being the show title?
I ate that cookie for like 2 weeks.
Didn't we agree that was something you're pretty much only going to find in America?
Yeah,
A slice of a cookie?
Yes.
Like, shouldn't be a thing.
I think Cue Ball called in on that show, episode 200, and was like, "Stop ruining the English language," because of that. It was so funny. Shout out to Cue Ball.
that cookie was so rich though. Like
It was so good.
It took me, I think, 2 or 3 weeks with like 3 other people trying to finish that thing.
I think,
it was one of those cookies that was like made in a pan.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a restaurant, isn't it Chili's, where you can actually get
Cookie in a pan.
yeah, it's like a cookie in a little in a cast iron pan, and it's really
Can you?
good. Yeah, it's so
So for
good.
Brimley, will be very disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is with those cookies is like they're so rich. Like, and I'm not
It's like
You can only
cheesecake
eat
level.
little pieces of them.
But whoa, that cheesecake that my mom made, mint, fucking mint. That was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
That was so rich. You could only eat one piece and then you're done.
Yeah, well, you're the one that ate the entire fucking cake.
You left it at my house, bitch. It wasn't your birthday anymore. I wasn't giving back.
I wanted it back. I kept telling my mom, I'm like,
Mom, my friend ate all of your cake.
yeah, basically. She's like, did your friends enjoy it? I'm like, yeah, my one friend ate the whole thing. Fat ass.
I never ate or even got a piece when it was your birthday.
It's bullshit. I put it on the counter for everybody to eat. But
you
you
never
were
got-
too busy. You were like cleaning your entire house while everyone's partying and getting drunk. You're like, I gotta clean everything. Everything. Then we were partying at your house and we never saw you for 2 days straight until the very end. You're like, bye guys, have a good drive home. Farrah, where were you? I was cleaning.
I was getting the pool ready and the hot tub ready, which everyone enjoyed the hot tub. I was like the
Oh, yeah.
butler of my own party. Well, actually, it wasn't my party. It was actually your party.
It was my party, just hosted at your house.
Yes.
Okay, rephrase. It was a con.
It was PharaohCon.
It was PharaohCon.
It was
Yeah.
PharaohCon.
It was Pharaoh's house.
Con chair. You never see con chair.
That's very true. I hate how true that is.
I ghosted your con.
You did.
Yeah.
They did too.
Yeah. We
No,
all
they got
go-
badges.
Huh?
They got badges.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys got badges?
Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah.
Where's Paul's? We need the baby.
I think he's still. I think he might be in my car still.
Oh.
Paul's in my car.
Paul is in your car?
Yeah.
Should go get him on the break.
Wish we named the baby Paul.
I haven't unpacked from AC.
Oh my
Really?
God! Really?
Is that why your first was here? Was it still in your car?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it.
I drive a bike to work every
Okay.
day.
Let's put a wall up around Pharaoh. We need to make a bet how long Pharaoh's fursuit is going to stay in his car. At least 3 more weeks.
3 more weeks, you think?
I'm going to say 3 more weeks. At
Yeah.
least.
I'm always prepared.
No, that's not being prepared. That's lazy.
Wait a minute. CJ, you know the key combination for Pharaoh's car, right?
I do.
Pharaoh, how
Did
would
you use
feel?
it that one morning, by the way?
Yeah, I needed it.
Oh, he needed it. Yeah. Pharaoh had to contact CJ to get his own PIN code for his fucking car to unlock it. So anyway, so you know the PIN code to Pharaoh's car.
I do.
So what I'm thinking is,
You touch my fursuit, I will castrate you.
what if Pharaoh just suddenly goes into the back of it? Pharaoh, how would you feel if you went to go finally unpack from AC and your fursuit was just gone?
I said I would castrate him.
What if it was just at CJ's house?
What if I was wearing it?
What if CJ made videos with it?
I would kill him. Because I've seen the kind of videos he makes.
Wow, no, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
They scar people.
No, they don't.
Softcore porn.
I've never shot porn a day in my life. Fact.
You borrowed a suit for somebody and we're in that room 3 whatever video.
That wasn't porn. You're right.
It wasn't
but that
porn,
wasn't-
yeah.
I said softcore porn.
That doesn't count.
That counted.
That doesn't count. You didn't even watch it.
I was sitting here. I had to watch it.
That doesn't count. I would do that with your fursuit, though. Hypothetically, if
That's
I
why
ever did
you've
that.
never worn my fursuit.
I don't want to wear your fursuit.
I don't trust you wearing my fursuit.
I feel like if CJ wore your suit, Pharaoh,
No.
you just wouldn't want it back. You'd
No,
just be
I
like,
want
"It's
it back.
gone."
I'd probably sterilize it.
I'm gonna make fursuit porn with your fursuit.
I will literally kill you.
It's what everybody else wants.
See, I don't know about that though, because I feel like if Pharaoh's suit came up to me and it I didn't know it wasn't Pharaoh inside of it,
What if it was
but if
me?
it just started molesting me, I feel like it would just turn me off. I'd be like, oh, this isn't right, and
You're straight. What are you doing?
everybody, if Pharaoh just kind of started acting the suit started acting sexual, everybody would be like, no,
He does that anyways, though.
This isn't okay.
Sometimes.
No, he thinks he does. He doesn't actually know what he's doing.
True.
Yeah.
Because I had to teach him. I had to teach him one of his first
You
poses.
had to teach him.
I did.
This is how you
I was
grow.
I was teacher. No, I taught him one of his first poses for fursuiting.
It's funny because I grope all of my friends that wear fursuits just because it's hilarious and they kind of expect it. And it's funny because people get
Oh my
really
God, wait. No, keep talking. I need to find this one picture.
people get really upset about that though. I can understand if you don't know someone, you probably shouldn't go up to them in suit and start doing that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But to everybody that I know personally, I'm I'm gonna go up and molest you in suit because that's just kind of how it is.
I mean, I wouldn't complain. As long as
I've
know
done it to you.
Yeah, I know. As long
Yeah.
as I knew the person, I really wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, do that up. Woohoo! I'm a dog. What?
You were talking about my nipples earlier, and yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about your nipples.
You probably should turn on the AC for a second because it is getting so hot in here.
That's because the door was closed. If somebody wants to open up the door a little bit, that would help a lot. I have a news article that I can actually
my
read.
laptop will probably crash.
Yeah, Pharaoh's laptop will die if it gets too hot in the room. So I will read a news article. This is from Dogpatch Press, and it's called Who Runs the Furry Fandom? Check out this list of cons with formal corporate structures. And so I guess I'll just read the beginning of the circle. I am sharing a big list of cons below. Compare it to the participants of the FCLR website, nearly all, with a couple of exceptions, overlap with the formally incorporated position of the list below, or portion of the list below. Thanks to Fred Pattern for assembling and researching the list. He did it when I asked, is there one resource to show which cons have structures and when they started or ended? It would be interesting to look at their growth over time and learn about defunct cons. There's a whole topic about what happens when it's time to transfer or disband and why. For instance, there's all the drama with Rainforest. My friend told me this was harder than I thought. Some conventions don't have incorporations, but many do have them. Some name organizations that are not incorporated, such as Califur's Fennec Adventures. I should also contact each one individually, but some never reply. Or I should contact each one individually. I've tried to include only conventions, not fur meets. My definition is that if it changes the membership fee and registers, if it charges a membership fee and registers its attendees, it is a convention. If it's free or charges admission but does not register its attendees, it is of fur meat. I have tried looking into all 2016 conventions. There are a couple of that have been announced that seem too insubstantial as yet to me. So I bolded active cons and everything like that. So we have in, I believe these are in alphabetical order, Albano, All for Fun, Antheria, Anthro New England, Anthrocon, Anthrofest, Arizona FurCon, BurleyCon, which is, and a lot of these are unincorporated.
BurleyCon.
Biggest Little FurCon, Brazil FurFest, which is unincorporated. It's just really interesting, though, like how many of these are unincorporated. Camp Farrell is apparently incorporated. Convergence is incorporated. Confuzzled.
What's the difference between incorporated and not incorporated?
If they're incorporated or not incorporated, like business-wise. Essentially, is what it is. For Reality is, furthermore, is incorporated. For Landia, Vernal Equinox. But it's just really interesting to just kind of scroll through this list, and it is pretty massive. There's 113 items on the list.
It's actually kind of, there's a lot of discontinued ones on here, too.
Yeah. There are quite a lot. There are quite a lot of them on here, though. I mean, it's like, I just didn't realize that there were like 113 different events that have either been, discontinued or just aren't incorporated. So, yeah, good stuff.
Hold on. Uno momento.
Oh, do you have an article?
I did, but I lost it.
Ooh.
Too many tabs open. We were talking about Pharaoh's nipples earlier. And I rated his nipples an A-.
I found you an article.
And he found me a nipple article.
You ask, you shall receive.
So, the title. Notorious Nipple Man nabbed after 3 years as a public transit pervert. This jerk is playing with both his nipples while staring at my face. That's the quote underneath this. That is great.
Yeah. You like that?
I feel like I do that to people at conventions all the time.
You do that.
I don't want to be nabbed as a public. Okay, let's just get to this.
You just go to a con, like,
I just didn't like
ride a bus, and just
damn
be like,
it!
Would you fuck me?
The first line in this article is a pun. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, like, I just imagine that he did it to some person, and finally some cop just like has known this guy, that this guy does this for years, and finally the cop just like turns around on the sidewalk and is like, "That's it, you have crossed the line." Like,
your nippling days are over.
There's enough nipple rub. All right, hold on, let me get the bell. Hold on.
Yeah, we need the bell. We're probably gonna need the bell for this one.
All right, I got the bell. Go ahead.
Okay. I need the music.
Okay.
You could say he was nipped at the bud.
That was terrible. That was awful.
That's all the article. Police in Kyoto, Japan have arrested a man long suspected of fondling his nipples while leering at schoolgirls riding the subway. Even worse. Japan.
But the fact that
So you can be arrested for something in Japan.
Yeah, apparently there's
the thing is, like, you're on the subway. Like, imagine getting on the subway and there's just some guy sitting across from me going, "Oh yeah."
I would join in. I'd challenge him back. I'd be like, "Yeah, you think you're good? Oh yeah, like
You think you're good?
my nipples would be steaming, like bits of fire coming off of them, like." Challenge accepted.
Making a wood fire, you just
Flaming nipples.
Disintegrate.
Here we are now on the subway, for we've been stuck here in the dark for way too long.
Oh my God, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
That was
Wow.
Wasn't that the article?
Hey Arnold.
Wait.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Wow.
I never forget things.
Where the fuck did you pull that out of?
He's on the subway.
Okay, no, because I've seen Subway in a lot of things over the past week, and that's never came up. Wow. I miss Hey Arnold.
Don't hit me. I'll hit me.
God.
Got to smash a plate.
You done?
Never.
Toshihiro Fujikuma? Yeah. 33 was charged last month with suspicion of indecent exposure after he allegedly exposed the lower half of his body to two teenage girls while on a train. Wait, that's not rubbing his nipples. That's full on like...
What is it? Lower half of his abdomen? So like, was he like
just
lower... like this, like sitting there, like, oh yeah.
Are your nipples like lower? Is this like lower? Like
I thought it was like mid.
This is more like mid. Low. When I hear lower, I think like waist down. When people say like lower, lower half of his body, right?
I mean, if your body is like this part of your body,
maybe he has like a really long torso and like really tiny legs.
Maybe he's a Tor.
Maybe he's a Tor.
Like a giraffe.
All right. Fujikuma, a welfare caseworker in Rito City, was fired from his job after his arrest. Admitted to the charges, police said. Admitted to the charges. He told investigators he was stressed and had sexual motivations, according to TokyoReporter.com.
I'm stressed.
Work was really bad today.
I really, really like the term sexual motivations.
I have sexual motivation.
Like, I have sexual motivations.
You're in a job interview and they're just like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Sexual motivation.
What motivates you?
Well, you see, I have these really strong sexual motivations. That sounds really professional.
Your boss
That's a very professional way to say I'm fucking horny as hell.
Can you do that while you're in a suit? I have sexual motivation.
Wow. You're really hot. I have a lot of sexual motivation.
I just imagine that like you get brought in your boss's office and they're like, yeah, we're just working hard to try to make the company more efficient, and we want to ask each person, what do you think would make you more efficient?
Let me dictate you how to be more efficient.
Oh, if I could just have somebody rub my nipples, I could get way more work done.
Keeps my stress levels down.
Yeah.
We just need to make an automatic nipple
we'll work
rubbing
on
machine.
that. We can get that intern, in there.
Sir, I'm here to rub your nipples.
Machine, you just strap it on and it just rubs your nipples all day.
Are we making another product of FurCast?
Yeah, you just it's a belt, but it has two hands and all
the automatic nipple rubber,
and they just rotate on little.
What are we gonna name it? We need a good name.
Nipped and tuck.
No, no, absolutely not.
Nip belt.
Nippleicious. I don't know. How was it? Was it good?
It's okay.
How's the strawberry?
Eating it off a knife so like no one else can cut with that knife.
Thanks. Selfish.
Traitor.
Way to be a wolf.
Hey, I kissed you.
Only thinking of yourself. Yeah, that's true.
You can still have it.
That's true.
Because we kissed.
We did kiss.
We can share food.
It was for the children.
We kissed for the
we
children.
Kissed for charity.
Yeah.
Do it for the children.
Do it for the children.
We're not doing an extra life this year.
We're not?
I mean, we could.
Oh.
I'm not going to organize stuff for it because that just backfires and then it all falls on me, and then half people don't reply to the stuff that I need to send out to them. So then I never end up sending stuff out, but I still owe people stuff and I still have it all in a box.
Didn't the representative from the hospital not contact us back?
Yeah.
They're probably creeped out by us. I don't think it was that though, didn't she? Was just.
I think the one that I used to work with resigned or went to a different hospital. So then there was a new one that doesn't know us. So like, I didn't build up new relations.
Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't rub their new nipples.
I saw this article. It's crazy.
So anyway, the cake was pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Was it a lie?
So after sexual motivations.
Yes. He was released on bail. Pending further investigation. Though Fujikuma was accused of flashing his bottom half, he was notorious all over Japan as Nipple Man or Nipple Geezer. Nipple Geezer.
He looks almost like Revit.
If Revit was like a Japanese man, that would
look
be
at the
him.
middle of photo. And like it's just
It kind of looks like Revit.
It looks like Revit.
Oh god. Numerous internet photos show a man identified as Fujikuma.
Revit. Just say Revit.
Revit. As Revit. Playing with his nipples while looking at women on trains.
There's pictures of him everywhere. Like
Yeah,
he became internet famous as the Nipple Man. And like, I like how his shirt just like extends down just so he can touch his nipples.
He must wear that's like the perfect shirt. Like he's wearing it in every single photo too. Like either he has a lot of these shirts or that's the same shirt just because it's his nipple shirt. If he's like going like to the train,
he became legendary. He was a legendary Nipple Man.
Yeah,
like a legendary monster, but like just upgraded.
Look at the hashtags, Mr. Nipples.
The thing that I like the most though about the shirt thing, can I just talk about this for a second?
Mr. Nipples.
What I like about this is it's almost like a superhero where like they keep their costume in like a bag that they take to work, and then when they like get out of work, they have to go change, and they go in like a phone booth.
That's exactly what
It's like Superman's like, oh, almost there.
Oh, then it's like,
Oh, stop here.
like they're like at work, and some person's like, "Hey, what's in your bag?" No, don't go in there. Because they like have to keep it secret that they're like the superhero.
This actually is Superman. He just got so distracted halfway.
this is what he does in his off season. Oh God. Numerous internet photos show a man identified as Fujikuma playing with his nipples while looking at women on trains. Fondling one's nipples while wearing a shirt isn't illegal in Japan, but was discerning.
It isn't legal.
But it was disconcerting to women who witnessed his activities. Fujikuma first became known as Nipple Man in July 2013, according to the Daily Beast. I almost read that as a Daily Breast. It would have been very fitting. Anyways. That's when a woman tweeted, "This jerk is playing with both his nipples while staring at my face. The way he stares, it's creepy, right?"
She took a picture of him though. Like, look at this guy. He's like staring. He's just rubbing his nipples.
You know what?
Snapchat.
You know what though? I gotta give it to this guy because he never looked away. Like she was like taking a photo, and usually people might shy away. He's just like, no.
Take that photo.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I'm posing right now.
This isn't even my final form.
I gotta give him credit.
I feel like his nipples would just be permanently smooth with all that rubbing.
What if he didn't have nipples? What if he was faking it? So really, he's just rubbing his chest. You can't
If
accuse
he
him
like
of anything.
ripped off his shirt and there just was no nipples, could he get harassed for indecent exposure?
No, because he's not showing any nipples.
Yeah, because then you're just
There's no nipples to show.
How does that work?
Loophole.
Is that? I don't think that's a loophole.
What if he's inhuman?
Or maybe he's not a human. He's the
I just
nipple
imagine
man.
that that's written into the law. Like, you're not allowed to grope yourself unless you don't actually have any genitals.
Then you're okay.
Then you're okay.
It's like a Ken doll.
You can grope yourself if
Japan.
It is Japan. True.
you. Yeah.
Other victims posted their own photos. The consensus, pronounce that.
Consensus?
Thank you. Was that he was skeevy but harmless. But his alleged turn to buttocks flashing brought trouble. Kyoto police said they suspect him in several other acts of public indecency, according to the Daily Beast. The arrest surprised Rito City Mayor Masahiro Nomura, who told reporters he can't hide just how shocked I am. For a city official to lose trust through his horrible acts, according to newsonjapan.com. Nomura added, "I like to deeply apologize to our citizens and will strive to restore trust as well as deliver strict punishment." And that is all for #NippleMan.
I was trying to search up Mr. Nipples on Twitter, and it's kind of upsetting. I thought there would be more.
There's not
enough.
Well, it might be because this was a while ago, right? Or did this just happen?
This just happened.
Really?
Yeah, about 3 days ago.
Mr. Nipples.
Mr. Nipples. I like that hashtag.
That's pretty great.
I'm gonna use that.
Anyway, what are you guys feeling? You got more articles? You want to go on a break? Or
I don't.
Do you have more articles?
Right now.
yeah, I'll let Farrah
Do you have
grab more. Farrah has more. I don't have any. Other than the in the media stuff that I found for the week, but
I have one that's good. I'm going to scare all of you guys.
Oh,
yeah?
God. I was already scared with the fucking egg laying thing.
You
Is it scarier than that?
You have something to worry.
Now?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
It involves what we do here. Kind of.
Okay.
Like, we need the X-Files theme.
oh yeah, yeah.
Do you have the X-Files theme?
I don't, but hold on, I can probably pull it up here. There we go. I'll just
Illuminati.
All right, go ahead.
It's been a while since I heard this. Brings back good memories. Stand-up comedians are more likely to die prematurely. With the funniest most likely to die first.
Wow, two's gonna live a long time. That was terrible. That was really bad.
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. I'm sorry. That was terrible. I apologize for that. That was bad.
Comedians don't apologize.
That's true.
Only laugh and cry at the same time.
I'm not a comedian.
We laugh and cry at the same time.
Okay.
Sounds terrifying. Can you laugh and cry at the same time?
No.
You might be able to.
Okay.
Like sob and laugh. I don't know how that worked, but I think it'd be actually more terrifying to see someone crying and laughing at the same time, like just like sobbing, like, and then just turning and laughing again, and then be like,
You'd have to be on some serious drugs to do that.
Or just go to a furry con and experience the drama.
True.
laughter, it is often said, is the best medicine. Yet Robin Williams, to Brick Hicks, to many others, it often seems that the funniest comedians are actually the first to go. This puzzling trend has long been noted, but a new study has found out that evidence to back it up, discovering that stand-up comedians are more likely to die earlier than dramatic actors, and those who are the funniest have the highest chance of going first.
That's really interesting.
See, the funny joke would have been you could have said that Tu would have lived a long time because he's just not funny.
That was the point.
Oh.
That was the joke.
But you said he's not going to live long.
No, I said he is going
to live long.
No, I said Tu's going to live a long time.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, and it was a terrible joke because it's mean and also, you know.
I thought this is more funny that way.
Okay.
I missed that. I was that was one of those.
There was
boom over my head there.
Yeah.
Like I fucked it up again.
Oh, XKCD made a bot that just loads random YouTube videos and comments whoosh, or no, it replies to. It finds an angry comment about the video and replies whoosh like that. That's all it does, and it starts this massive thread every time. And and he had some screenshots from it. It was just really funny. Yeah, I love XKCD. But anyway, moving on to this weird thing.
Sexual feelings.
Sexual motivations.
Oh. Motivator. Are you a sexual motivator?
Yeah. Professional sexual motivator.
PhD.
PhD LLC.
TM.
Sorry.
That's my next badge name.
Professional sexual motivator?
Just sexual motivator. I don't think. No, somebody will let me have that.
Professional sexual motivator.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
That's a great fucking badge name. You wouldn't know that one down right there? Professional sexual motivator?
No, I'm going to register for MFF. I hope they'll let me do it.
If you remember your account from last time, then
yeah, you can change it though.
Yeah.
Research published in the International Journal of Cardiology has looked up at the top 200 stand-up comedians, comedy actors, and dramatic actors as ranked by the public on a website, ranker.com. There's a website called ranker.com.
That's Ranker? And they rank what else do they rank?
Search up ranker.com. Apparently they rank things.
Ranker.
Yeah.
That sounds so like.
Oops.
It sounds really ranker.
World's scariest observation decks, coolest firsts in film history. That's actually kind of a cool website.
It was a Han Solo one.
Greatest fictional assassins and hitmen. Best opening ceremonies in Olympics history. Best current female singers. Best coffee houses or best coffee chains. Famous foods discovered by accident. This is a really cool website. I might actually browse this from now on. That's actually kind of neat.
Let's go to funny.
Shit.
I don't know.
Motivator doesn't fit.
And of course, Pokemon Go is.
31 cases of truly unfortunate ad placement. Okay, so it's one of those kind of blog websites where they just post lots of images. 46 of the trashiest things ever posted on Facebook. The funniest LGBT pregnancy announcements on the internet.
What's those? The one the wolf undies were there.
Yeah, the wolf undies. Completely insane novelty underwear. Let me see. We'll load this one up. I see the wolf one. Oh my god. Jeez, that's fun. There's some pretty funny ones actually.
That's beef jerky.
It's a beef.
That
jerky
is
underwear.
beef jerky panties.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway, all right, moving on.
I'm sorry, but beef jerky panties is a lot better than candy panties. There's a piece of underwear in there that CJ that you need. It has one of the little party things and a little air thing. And it's you got the little party thing where your is.
Yeah.
And you squeeze the air thing and it goes.
I need that. I need that in my life.
Anyhow, Ranker.com is actually kind of something a little interesting. I mean, not that great, but discover something new every day. It then looked at who made the list, but then also who had died. They found that the stand-up comedians tended to die younger, at an average age of 67.1 years old, compared to the comedian actors, which 68.9, and dramatic actors at 70.7. The researchers then took into account the date of birth and the life expectancy of those on the list and found that there were significantly more deaths among stand-up comedians categorized as premature relative to the population-based life expectancy. In fact, they calculated that close to 39% of the stand-ups had died prematurely, including suicide or drug-related deaths, compared to just 20% of the dramatic actors. In a humorous way, I would have thought dramatic actors would have been
dead first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you would think like laughing and like joking around would, you know.
So I'm actually gonna put some logic to this. So I think what it is like if you're a dramatic actor, I feel like you sort of learn more how to handle drama though, because you act it. So you learn more about human drama. I feel like the reason some of the funnier like comedians might die quicker is because I feel like if you're a funnier, more successful comedian, it's a more stressful job because you represent a lot more. You draw way larger crowds. You get paid. You get paid a lot more. You're more famous generally. So I feel like that's one factor. But another factor is that something that makes a really good comedian is maybe them not necessarily being, but being someone who is kind of a vivid character, somebody who's really, they act out a lot, or they get really excited, or they're very high energy or whatever. And I feel like someone who's more kind of out there in life is also much more likely to have a lower life expectancy because of that, especially if they're, they've got like a crazy mentality, or they had a crazy childhood or something like that kind of led them in that path. So I feel like a combination of being more successful and your job being more stressful because of, how much more famous you are, on top of the fact that you're probably funnier because you have a more out there personality. I feel like those two things combined probably.
It actually goes into kind of this in the next paragraph.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Not only that, but the researchers also found that that the stand-ups who were deemed the funniest by the general population were also more likely to die earlier compared to their less funny colleagues. It appears that for stand-up comedians, being at the very top might not be a laughing matter.
Wait.
Says Professor Simon Stewart, who conducted the study. Why this fact is seen, though, is slightly trickier to distangle. The researchers noted that there are inherent demands associated with professions. Years of working in high competitive environments with low pay and low job security ramping up to the stress that comedians experience, even for those supposedly at the top of their game. Constantly traveling and staying up late also has an impact, as it messes up your sleep, nutrition, and exercise patterns, contributing to detrimental psychological effects and health outcomes in the long run. Successful dramatic actors are often regarded as role models and expected to maintain a positive public image, with managers and minders investing in enforcing certain standards of behavior that might exert a protective effect on health and longevity. Don't fuck up.
Basically.
Here's my ticket to money. Don't do that. Don't eat that.
Don't do this.
Yeah. So yeah, that actually does make sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense now.
Yeah. This does not appear to apply to stand-up comedians, who are often expected to behave eccentrically. Sorry. Not only that, but while actors' place of work is tightly regulated, set or theater, comedians are often found performing at bars, clubs, increasing their exposure to risky behaviors of smoking and drinking and other alcohols and drugs alike. Don't do drugs, kids.
Too late.
Don't become drugs, kids.
Mom,
Too late.
Dad, I want to be a drug.
I'm the new drug. How do you battle that? What's the anti-drug?
I don't know.
More drugs.
Dilute them.
I bet I could do more drugs than you.
Stupid fucking American.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But I can be then higher than you.
How do we get the drugs out of his system? Do more drugs. Water down the other drugs with other drugs.
His body needs to get used to it.
Build up a tolerance.
That's it.
Fast.
That's the answer, yeah. It happens overnight. Just do all the drugs you can. You'll be fine in the morning.
Wow.
Because you'll probably be dead. That's horrible. Should not have said that, but it's okay.
Sunday nights are bad here.
You guys want to go on break?
Yeah, it's hot as shit in here.
All right. Support for FurCast comes from Patreon users, including Blaze Fusky, BioWolf, Ashton, Shaman the Photon Wizard, Fayun, Oliver Fox, Tiffany H, Link Shell, Skipper the Otter, Energize the Wolf, Kaiwana, Catnuck, Jake the Otter, Furry Omega, Wup, Archon the Four-Eyed Dragon, Leon Sarambi, Python Goad, Jared the Wolf, Kitsuya the Minty Leopardess, Tyler the Wusky, Slaughter the Otter, Zoopy Zoo the Oreo Tiggy, Fuzzy the Fox, Crazy Wolf, A Certain Horse, Gaia Wellen, Nakunyame. Additional support comes from Twitter users Ty Husky, AlphaWare Fox, Commander Wolf 3, Ravasi, Magic 7 Wolf, Myron the Fluffy, Zelig on Twitter at Stealthy Dragon, Shua on Twitter at Pulsing Panther, Coda Winter on Twitter at Dakota Wolf 12, and from YouTube channels Silver Gatamon, Anthony Wolf Gaming, Megalo Zero by Claudine, Mike Porcello, and Weasel Level Design by Hayu the Fluffy Scarf.
Additional support for FurCast comes from Devin D. Parlett and the Furry Hockey League at furryhockeyleague.com, Macrowolf at macrowolf.com, Cobalt Sieg and his mate Vegas Faven, Darthus and his mate Kenovo, Little Sunshine and Scootaloo, Mipsy the Furry Tailor, each fursuit imbued with a sprinkle of FurCast, to Bunny Boy, who, once again, says Paradox is gay, Stinger Griffin from Hazelight Studio, Neon Possum, specializing in general to adult furry art at neonpossum.com, Sylvan Scott, on Fur Affinity with macro, micro, and hyperfiction stories, Kitten Concoctions, makers of high-quality tales, Jacket Airlines, we always land on our feet, Jaff the Wolf, on Twitter offering a free lunch to furries in Denmark, and Cheetah Paws for a daily dose of bulgy arts. Support him at patreon.com/cheetahpaws.
To become a patron and learn more about supporting FurCast, visit furcast.fm/donate. Additional support comes through PayPal, Bitcoin, and listeners like you. Thank you.
This is XBN.
XBN is a subsidiary of Santa Creations, keeping nerdy animals together.
Listening to FurCast.
Nothing here to see, just a kill out mood, trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. trying to figure it out. Getting hard to sleep, blood is in my dreams. Love is killing me, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm still in here trying to figure it out. I let it go, 'cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, put myself on show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I broke my shoe, take the flat on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. I said I'd go, yeah, I won't see you later when we're not allowed to figure it out. Nothing here to see, just a kid like me, trying to cut some teeth, trying to figure it out. Nothing better to do when I'm stuck on you. I'm here trying to figure it out. I let it go, 'cause I won't see you later when we're not allowed to talk it out. I said I'd go, put myself on the show, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I broke my shoe, take the flat on you, but you didn't know I planned it out. I said I'd go, yeah, I won't see you later when we're not allowed to figure it out.
Internet radio by a bunch of crazy animal people. This is XBN.
Fighting, all as one united.
back to FurCast live on XPN. By the way, that was Brotherhood of Light by Morton. They have quite an amazing YouTube video. That was me coughing. And they also have...
Was that by Paradox?
That was by Paradox. Awesome. It was actually Cough by Paradox. But they also have a YouTube
remix of that.
They have a YouTube channel called Morton Studio where they review all kinds of really cool studio mics and stuff like that. Lots of Telefunken and Neumann mics. Really, really cool stuff. Anyway, we also have Nico guesting on the show. Hi. It's that camera right there.
Hello.
Yep. So we were supposed to review the cake on air, but you guys just ended up eating it anyway.
Lies. Hey, I have not tried.
You have not tried it.
I have not. I have not.
I figured. Wait. Before you have the cake, hold on. I need to load up a track.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you can eat the cake now.
Weird.
It was delicious and moist, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty moist.
It's pretty moist.
Can you pause the music for a sec?
Okay.
No, I don't like that. That turns me off.
Oh.
And
it sounds like sandpaper.
We'll play music.
Wet sandpaper.
Do I have to do the whole thing before I review it? Or
it's up to you.
I'm just gonna put the whole thing in my mouth.
It'll be the first time.
Wow.
A man is trying to eat a piece of cake. Not a man, a dog. And now it's chocolate, you're gonna die.
Shit! This was a trick!
It was hidden by delicious
It had
strawberry.
pink on it. It had pink on it so that you would eat it.
It is pink.
This cake is my hell.
It's pink, I want to eat it. But it's chocolate.
But it'll kill me.
But I love chocolate. Oh, I know.
Well,
chocolate. I remember when I first invented chocolate. Sweet chocolate. Chocolate. I always hated it. Chocolate.
It's not for eating.
You roll it on your skin.
You're almost done with this cake.
there have been so many SpongeBob references tonight.
Those shoes that you wore when we came out of the creek.
I forgot about those.
What happened?
Question: how come everything's always funnier when you have food or drink in your mouth?
Yeah, I know, right? I hate that. So anyway, what is this thing that happened? Oh, hold on, you're eating more cake.
Oh, no. Please stop. Swallow.
Wait, here.
Good dog.
You don't have to tell me that.
All right, do it. Wait, do it now, CJ.
I don't have any more left. Oh. Well, I mean, not that there's a whole cake sitting right there, but.
Cake.
Okay, so cake review 2016. It was good. It was.
Wow, you are the worst fucking reviewer
Wow.
ever.
I'm not done.
You started your review with, wow, it's good.
Wow, it's good. Okay, guys, done. This cake was.
What are you, a Yelp critic?
It was. That's an insult.
That's so fucking true.
Let's see what this was.
Wow,
It was
it's good.
Okay.
You might, like, no, seriously, just at AC, we were like, hey, we should try this Thai food place. And I'm like, yeah, let's look up reviews. And we looked it up, and it's just like 4 stars. It was good. And I was like, I was so upset.
I want to know more.
Worst cake critic 2016.
Oh god. It was very moist. It was the frosting was impeccable.
I thought the frosting was the best part.
Decadent.
Yeah.
Decadent.
The frosting was very good. It was very good.
Not indecadent.
Fuck you.
You slimy cur.
Yo, that cake was off the fucking chain though. How's that? Shit.
Let me take a selfie.
Let me take a selfie with this cake.
I totally know what he's describing.
It was good though. I would recommend the cake.
Okay. Well, none of our listeners can have it, so I guess we're just kind of making them
We
jealous.
can't just shove it through the mics.
Recommend 5 out of 7.
Also, we have a lot of canines in the audience, so they would all die. So,
well, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. So we actually don't recommend this cake to any of like pretty much a majority of our audience. Actually,
it's cool.
Yeah. You know, someone mentioned to me recently. Actually, no, it was last night's show.
Yeah.
Somebody, it was somebody in chat. That's right. Who said, "Why do all the best furry podcasts? Why are they all canine biased?" Yeah.
Once you find the knot.
I think we know the.
I think it's when to take the knot. No, because that would include
Then you start a furry podcast.
You start a furry podcast. You take the knot, and you're like, "Well, I gotta talk about this."
This is just how it happens.
Dude. Aliens. Bad dragon.
Yeah, that's how FurCast started.
Yeah, we just took the knot, and we were like, "Wow, we gotta talk about this."
For 240 episodes.
Except Pharaoh, he was just kind of in the room.
Okay.
There was a witness.
There was a witness.
Eyes in the sky.
Oh, God.
Fox on the ground.
It should be.
News at 5.
I just imagine that Pharaoh wasn't blue when we met him. Like
he turned blue.
He turned blue.
What a shock.
Yeah, you're red.
He just started becoming closer with us, and he's like, "I don't know what's happening to me," and he was just becoming blue.
Fact. Always been blue.
Nope.
I disagree.
Yep. Never was red. I was blue from the start.
I don't believe that.
Always been a fox, too.
Don't believe it.
So a man allegedly scans his penis at a supermarket checkout.
How much was he worth?
Did it have a UPC on it?
Yeah.
Do you pay by the inch or by the pound?
Oh.
Ooh. You did. That was the least deserving thing that bell has ever been rung for.
A man was arrested after he allegedly placed his penis onto the checkout scanner at a Seattle supermarket, according to the police report obtained by the Huffington Post.
Okay, pause for a second. Could I just random like hacking thing? So when you set up those scanners, what you do is the manual actually has a list. The manual has a list of codes that actually aren't products, but they actually trigger it to program it. So what it is like, you know, there might be one that turns on and off the beep, or there might be one that, you know, changes a setting on like when it sends a signal to the computer, how it sends it type thing. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of times they don't turn those off. So you can actually take these default like setting changing codes, like the reset code, and if you go to the store and scan it, it'll break the scanner.
Really?
Yeah, at a lot of stores. Just random just aside.
Dig.
It's, yeah, I haven't done it, but I just know that it's like possible at most places because they don't turn them off. Because there's one code that actually turns off setting codes that people can't do that, but you can still do it.
Mr. Robot.
Can you check the chat really quick?
Check chat? Yeah.
Not the just our chat.
Oh,
Telegram.
Our group, our private group? Okay.
Fucking
Cart box.
amazing.
Cart and Dizzy.
Can you please play that on? I want that to be on live TV screen here
All right,
now.
I'll get it in a second. I'll work on getting it up.
I want their shame to be posted everywhere.
All right, I'll work on getting it up. Give me a minute.
Beautiful, beautiful shame. I can watch that for hours.
It's mesmerizing.
Can there be like part 2 where they're rubbing each other's?
The file name is nips.gif.
Nips.gif. Show title.
I love this. This is so good.
All right, I think I got it. Hold on, let me set it.
You're about to become internet famous.
All right, we're just gonna leave this running. Actually, pause in the last frame. Shit.
You put it on loop.
Yeah, I need to put it on loop. It won't loop. Oh, damn it! I can't get it to loop. Hold Hold on, let's go to settings. Let's go to VLC media player settings. Let's see. Video. Fuck, I don't know where it is. No, it's interface. Pause on last. There it is. Pause on last frame. There we go. Okay, uncheck and save, and then we can just play it. And now I think it'll loop. Damn it!
No.
Shit, I don't know how to get it to loop. Maybe that'll get it to loop. Nope. Damn it. Well, we at least have some of their shame on the screen. Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on.
I thought Cart was wearing a bra at first.
Oh God.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Okay, where were we?
It'd be more funny if you had like a tattoo of a QR code on your dick that you like scanned it and it broke the scanner.
I just why?
I got it to loop, by the way. So there you go. Are you gonna read the article?
Cart looks more ready.
Yeah, Cart definitely looks more ready. Who's the other student, by the way?
Dizzy.
Dizzy kind of looks like he's just like, what am I doing? and Cart.
I love Dizzy.
No, I'm not making fun of Dizzy. I'm just saying like that's what Dizzy looks like.
Dizzy's going too fast. Cart's like got it down. Like he's definitely done this before. Like Cart's been like
Cart's a professional nipple rubber.
Professional nipple glazer?
He's Mr. Nipple.
Wow. Cart might be Mr. Nipple.
Cart always did look Japanese to me. Japanese tar.
Nipple geezer.
Nipple geezer.
Christian Fisher was charged with indecent exposure and assault. According to the report, the security guard just beginning a shift at the Quality Food Center on June 22nd noticed a female cashier reacting to something that Fisher had put on the self-checkout scanner. That's the worst day for a security guard. Your shift just starts. You walk in the door and someone's dick's out. Like
that's when you know.
This day's gonna be a rough day.
It's gonna be a bad day. It's like what happens when I walk into parties at cons.
The suspect, however, was laughing and didn't make any attempts to stow away his blatantly exposed genitalia, the report notes. Just, my dick's on the scanner.
Check it out.
Check out.
Check it out.
Miss, it won't scan.
Can you please check it out? Oh God!
Can you do a lookup for me?
Do I need to put on the scale?
What's the code?
I can't scan my bonus card.
Boner card.
Boner card.
Oh my God! Fuck.
Miss,
excuse me.
Oh, and then like some woman comes up to you and you're just like, it's not scanning, but I think I can get my store card in if I give you my phone number.
Here, you want my phone number? It's
under my balls.
That's a big banana.
Like numerically.
Speaking of, did you ever play your bananas?
What?
Your banana thing?
What?
Your Snapchats.
Banana? What about bananas?
Oh yeah. Oh, I never did play that. Yeah,
No, you never did.
I never did. I'll play it later.
What's bananas?
I made a Snapchat story that involved bananas.
Oh dear.
I don't want to know.
By the way, Cart and Dizzy are still rubbing nipples up on the screen in the studio, so we've just.
Is it possible to like make a graphic, like a GIF background on a computer? I'm gonna play that forever.
I think you can actually.
Oh, we got something for AC tomorrow, like next year.
Oh my God! Yes.
They don't know the
What? Oh my God! For the screen
repercussions.
for the dance.
Yes.
They don't know the repercussions that have just happened here.
They're just gonna end up on like. Oh my God!
Everywhere.
This is gonna be on the screen at AC next year, right? During the dance?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Do we do the gifts at MFF at all or no?
I don't think so.
Do we know anybody that does them?
No.
Come on.
They're done by Zyro at Zyro and Wrath at AC. So
Oh.
I'm not sure who they're done by at.
This is good.
Yeah.
I like.
Can we get Fizz to get a big projector and we just project on the whole side of the building at MFF?
Oh my God. Like you're trying to find the con like for the first time. You're like, oh, it's my first MFF, and you're like lost, and you just turn down this road, and there's just this building with just like Cart Fox rubbing his nipples, and you're like, I found it.
There it is.
There's MFF. It should just say "Welcome to MFF" underneath it.
The cashier collaborated the story, saying that she was disturbed and alarmed by the man's actions. Fisher returned to the store hours later and got a physical confrontation with employees, and then was turned back by. So he scanned his penis and they just let him go. Like they're just like
So did his?
Sorry,
penis,
we don't carry that.
Did his penis scan?
5-finger discount.
His penis didn't scan.
I guess not.
But then was turned back by the threat of pepper spray. The report noted he was later spotted by cops sleeping a block away. Yeah.
You guys notice that throughout the history of FurCast, Pharaoh's been slowly dying?
It's because he's the funniest.
Fuck you.
You okay?
Don't worry, guys. Pharaoh's just dying.
Absolute foxes.
I'm allergic to cats. Cats with hands.
Cats with pods.
I can't find the barcode on this thing. If we stretch it, it might work.
Oh. I wonder how surprised you would be if it actually, like, registered. Like,
beep. The code for bananas is 4011. I just know that from working at a grocery
I gotta blow
store.
my nose, but I think that this is kind of funny since.
All right, Pharaoh just sent me an article, guys. Oh God! All right, I'm gonna load up some news music. Here's some news music we haven't used in a while. This pastor has convinced us Pokemon are actually cyber demons. Who knew Satan would create such a fun game?
Yay! My name is Satan.
Guys, maybe Rick Wiles is onto something. The self-described conservative Orthodox Christian observed his True News radio show on Monday that Pokemon Go sure has made a lot of churches into Pokestops, landmarks where people can pick up virtual tools for the game. Around the US, some places of worship have used this to their advantage, displaying signs inviting players to come in for their services while they're there. But Wiles suspects that something far more sinister is afoot, that Pikachu may look cute and friendly, but is probably a cyber demon. The enemy, Satan, is targeting churches with virtual digital cyber demons, he said. I believe this thing is a magnet for demonic powers. He didn't immediately reply to our request for comment, and we'll be honest, at first we laughed off at his idea. But that's before we noticed this disturbing pattern. Pokemon. P-O-K-E-M-O-N. Porn orgies, Christianity spelled wrong, editable underwear, mad abortion, orgies again, no God. Holy shit. Noting that Pokemon Go app is likely to lead players into Christian churches. X-Files theme.
This is coming in so much.
Noting that Pokemon Go is likely to lead players into Christian churches, Wiles posed a serious question about national security.
Oh my.
What if technology is transferred to Islamic jihadists, and Islamic jihadists have an app that shows them where Christians are located geographically?
I'm sorry, but this X-File music and then this playing. I can't right now.
A solid point.
To the beat too.
A solid point, since before the game existed, there was literally no way to find these places, and then they have a list to Google Maps.
Oh God.
So there you go.
So Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon. It's the devil's game.
Pokemon or Satan.
Pokemon's the devil.
Hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this up. There we go. I just had to get in the URL for the article. I just wanted to click play on this. I don't know how long it is.
These Pokemon creatures are like virtual cyber demons.
Yes, digital demons.
Digital demons. No. So this is where this starts to get weird. If it's not weird yet, it's going to get weird.
Yeah.
So this
It's weird yet.
Doc and Edward and I are in an editorial meeting. We're talking about the topics for today's program.
Getting high.
And Pokemon Go was one of the topics.
Right.
Now, this is before the police officers showed up.
Right.
We're talking about Pokemon Go.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
Okay. But there's a reason why we asked that.
Yes.
Because the game itself reveals something, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So after the police officer told us that this man that we saw Friday on our property riding around our building holding his phone.
A grown man.
40-year-old man on a four-wheeler riding around our building suspiciously,
strangest thing.
holding his phone up like he's photographing our building. Then the police officer comes back and tells us, look, I solved the case. He was playing Pokemon Go. Now, this is why in the office today we all did a triple take looking at each other because the theory.
Oh my God!
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
A man on a four-wheeler was using his phone.
The elders, the deacons, the Sunday school teachers,
right?
The youth pastors. You could have a phone with an app that would lead you to the physical locations of these strong Christian leaders.
And what we found was startling about where these Pokemon congregate.
So Edward and another employee jumped in their vehicle and took off. I said, go check it out in Vero Beach.
So they got paid to go play Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Tell us what you found. This is Vero Beach today. What did you find?
Well, we found the churches in our area
found the churches.
were all portals. They were points, rally points, where you could go put down a bot bait, or basically this is where you can go to find and capture these demons. It's on the app.
These
The app
demons.
will lead you to that church.
When you drive around Vero Beach, Florida, with your Pokemon Go app open, are you telling me that the cyber demons that have been placed by this game in Vero Beach, that they are primarily located in Vero Beach churches?
Well, if people are catching them, aren't they ridding the churches of demons?
See, so
they're taking the demons away from the church.
So as I learned last night when we were out to eat, Pokemon Go is essentially a copy paste of the Ingress database.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's the reason that churches and a lot of landmarks like that are portals, is because it was just copied over from
I'm
Ingress.
surprised PETA has made something stupid like this.
I'm surprised. Yeah, it would be funny if PETA hadn't, but leave this Pokemon alone.
I still haven't played Pokemon Go.
Well, obviously, we want more demons in the world. You don't want to take them away.
But my first thing when they started getting popular, I was like, okay, who's going to be the first to win the Darwin Award? I was like, I want to know who's going to walk in the street.
Oh, it's already happened.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It was, this was before it blew out. It was like Thursday because my wife was playing it. And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Who's going to be the first to go?
Apparently,
who's going to be the first?
Apparently, two people already fell off a cliff. All walking next to each other.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And there was people who fell off bridges, and the person who fell into a pond, and there's Derek out there looking like a gremlin in the middle of a river.
There's also a girl who crossed the highway
Mhm.
is blaming the game for making her do it.
There's a Pikachu on the other side.
I'm coming for you. Oh no!
Why did the stupid fucking American cross the road? Because augmented reality said so.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I feel like Jesus would laugh at you if that's how you like. If there was a heaven and like you died and you went up there.
Oh, yeah, that too. There was some little girl found a dead body.
Mm-hmm. While playing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I caught one.
Oh shit! That's not
a Pokemon.
Ooh, a ghost type.
Oh.
Have you guys heard of the coughing showed up in the Holocaust?
Yeah.
Museum?
No, I think it was in Auschwitz.
Yeah.
They actually had like a coughing, which is a gas. Like it.
gas
The main
shoot 'em
point
up.
is like it spoots out gas, poisonous gas.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's
it's terrible.
That's horrible.
Wow.
Oh,
There was
Pokemon
another
Go.
one of. Let me see if I can find it.
Anybody else have any articles or anything?
No.
All right.
Because if this is gonna be the only show that I want to talk about Pokemon Go because I really just don't care.
Yeah. Could we move on to emails after this? I
Yeah.
don't think we should go. I don't think we should go too terribly late because it's almost 10. So I don't know why I feel like hearing this again. All right, cool. I just needed to hear that.
There was a one. Where was it? Oh, okay.
Just Control F the word Pokemon.
That was it.
Oh wow, this one looks interesting. I'm gonna give Pharaoh the crazy news music for this one.
No, I want just with the X-Files.
You want the-
just want the X-Files.
You just want the X-Files? All right, go ahead.
Do like halfway through. I want to like not the very beginning.
All right.
Pokemon Go leads players to find naked women vandalizing a church.
What?
What?
Did that happen too?
Yep.
There's so many good stories coming from this. I mean, aside from the people dying, but like, what? So I was playing Pokemon Go. I need to start playing now. I wanna.
Saw these women naked vandalizing a church. Fuck you, Jim.
Now I'm just picturing someone's like tombstone after they died from Pokemon Go and just says Pokemon gone.
Wow.
Or it just says how many Pokemon they got.
Didn't collect them all.
Did it for a Pikachu.
Wasn't the very best.
Oh my god. That has to go on every single one.
Holy shit.
Everyone who's died from Pokemon Go, that has to be the slogan on their gravestone. Wasn't the very best.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's right.
Well, this isn't quite what you think you'd catch. A pair of Pokemon Go players in Connecticut said the game led them to a church prayer garden where they found a naked woman vandalizing a statue of the Virgin Mary, the Connecticut Post reports. Oh, okay. Strange. Sister Maureen Fleming told newspaper that the woman also flipped benches, threw garbage at the baptismal pond, tampered with the lighting, and in the July 13th incident at the St. Luke's Church in Westport. Police did not immediately charge the woman, 40, with the crime because she may have a mental illness. Oh, so it's just a crazy naked woman on the loose.
Oh, it's fine. She's
just crazy. Don't worry about it. It's all crazy naked woman running free like wild Pokemon here in Connecticut.
It's just a regular Tuesday.
Oh my god. That's normal.
Oh, you found Cheryl.
She's a legendary.
We were looking for her.
What team is she on?
Is she a bush type? I wanted bush.
Fuck! Wow. Wow. Okay. All right.
What are her moves?
She's weak against clothes type.
A tweet from Westboro News showed some of the damage. Naked woman found vandalism. Oh, and that's it. That naked women run free. You teach me and I'll teach you.
Oh my god. Stop. Don't stop though.
That's it. That's all. I want there to be more, but there's not. It's just, oh no, don't worry.
Oh. Pokemon Go. Oh, that makes me want to start playing it now. I want to experience these kind of things.
I just found 2 Pidgeys.
Someone just playing Pokemon.
Well, people
Go.
kept it. So, did I make this last joke last show? I thought I did. I'm not sure if I did. The fact that people have been walking into the ghettos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and getting jumped.
Team Rocket.
Team Rocket.
Bitch, give me your phone.
Team Snagger.
Oh, you
my
guys
Pokemon.
actually, you know what's funny is The Verge had an article that said T-Mobile just gave all their users free Pokemon Go data, which is totally something Team Rocket would do. Was the headline. It was great. You guys want to go on a break?
Yeah, just a quick one.
All right.
I just want to dress up like Team Rocket and walk around.
Yeah.
Steal people's phones.
Slap people's phones out of their hands.
Devil gonna leave you. He's heading over yonder. Tell him that I told you, I told you, I told you. Whoa, whoa. When you're rolling like a stone, when you're shaking in your bones, I'll be waiting here for you. When you're running from your ghost and there's nowhere left to go. Stronger. Tell him that I told you, I told you, I told you. Whoa, whoa. When you're rolling like a stone, when you're shaking in your bones, I'll be waiting here for you. When you're running from your ghost and there's nowhere left to go.
You guys are listening to FurCast Live on XPN. One more track and we'll be back for emails.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot, like the prodigal son. Big up Bartolini, meeny, money, mo, and flower, you're the chosen one. Well, your left hand's free, and your right's in grip, with another left hand watches right and slip. Schwartz is gone. light the prodigal son. Pick up at the leany, meany, money, mo, and flower. You're the chosen one. Well, your left hand's free. Well, my 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 left hand's free.
Welcome back to FurCast.
There's a lizard. Hello?
I kind of feel like
Dad.
I kind of feel like listening to the last part of that song again.
Should we do that?
It's good. Good old
It also
left
said
hand
go.
free. Yeah.
Mewtwo's in Florida.
Is he?
Yep.
Of course he would be.
I thought Mewtwo was gonna be like a special event thing.
Ditto is in New York. Known for Ditto.
Oh my god,
The
more
most.
Pokemon Go stuff.
Yeah. Which state is desperately searching for which Pokemon?
Dead air, woo, dead air.
So basically, to be good at like Pokemon Go, you pretty much have to like just travel everywhere.
That's why I can't wait for the trading system.
I feel like the trading system's gonna ruin it.
Well, locally, not globally. Locally will make more sense than the global one. It's like, the fuck is the point of having a global one if it's meant for you to go outside?
Yeah. Anyway, you guys ready for emails?
I think so.
All right.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, you left the thing on.
I did. Left what thing on?
Oh,
Someone mentioned in the
they had
they're
7
bothered by the air conditioner.
Oh, the air conditioner's not on.
The fan behind you.
Yeah, guys. The reason you might be hearing some fan noise is that it's really hot in here, and so all of the fans and all of the computers are running on high right now. That's actually what it is. In fact, you know what I can do is just temporarily bypass, and bypass. There we go. No noise gate.
Sorry, people were catching magic carp in the 9/11 memorial.
Are you serious?
It'd be worse if we both were.
Terrible.
No.
Absolutely terrible.
This is bad.
Wow.
Oh, it's funny you have to catch like 300 of those just to evolve it too.
I found one.
Mommy, daddy.
Oh my god.
All right, emails.
Where's all the good mail gone, and where are all the fans?
Where's the streetwise fursuits to fight the rising spam? Isn't there a white knight upon a centaur steed? Late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream of what I read.
All right, and we have a short question about younger furs is the email that I pulled up here. And hold on, I just need to.
I still want
do
you to
some
like play more of the
stuff.
bloopers from that.
Yeah, some of the one of these days I'll compile that together. I still have them all. I'm not gonna delete them by any means. All right, what do you got? Do you guys like the noise gate on or off?
Is it? What is it right now?
You hear the noise gate is not active, so you hear how there's still noise.
Yeah.
You can kind of go back here and still talk.
Ooh.
Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it
Okay,
on.
so
Turn it on.
All right, so if I turn it on, it's more like this,
I like that better.
where it goes quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that better.
For the longest time.
Are your legs still smooth?
No.
I haven't shaved since AC.
If you go down, they're smooth, but if you go up, there's like.
I honestly haven't
little
shaved
circles.
since AC, so I mean,
Oh.
if they're like,
You could try it.
I don't. It's not worth it.
You don't want to be
let
disappointed.
me work it.
I don't wanna
Put
be
this thing down,
disappointed.
flip it, and reverse it.
All right. Short question about younger furs. Hey, FurCast, Gladwin here. I have a question about younger furries under the age of 18, having restricted abilities about going out and partaking in the community. What could underage furries do to contribute in the fandom? Also, For the younger furries y'all know, what advice would you give them? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate what your show brings to the community. Sincerely, Gladwin Lavrov. That's actually a really good question.
What could underage furries do to contribute to the fandom? Be original.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Be original and, I don't know, it's kind of difficult because I feel like a lot of younger furries do work very hard to try to kind of discover who they are and where they're going to fit in and stuff like that. And I know it can be kind of annoying to go to cons because I used to remember when I had to get the paperwork notarized. It was a bitch.
Well, I think that's one of the things that always bothered me with the younger furries because I never really did that. I don't think we ever did that. And a lot of people from when I used to be like getting started in the fandom never really did that. Like there wasn't ever someone that was like popular that you had to like mimic. And I think that a lot of younger furries just start mimicking people who are like fursuiters specifically that are popular or like they grab attention. They won't create something of their own or they won't develop their own character. They just say, oh, that works for them. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and I think a lot of those people that have done their own thing are the ones that the only reason why people are excited to like meet them or hang out with them is because they're were just original.
Different.
Yeah, they made up their own thing. They kind of went their own path, and I don't know. I think to be honest, that's one of the things that always bothers me when people like. There's not much that bothers me, but one thing that does bother me is when people just copy other people and like. I guess a lot of the big things were like there was a lot of originality in the fandom.
I will admit, like I did that, especially as a younger furry, but it's more because you're so excited by what you find that you kind of just want to surround yourself with it. I mean, I remember when I was like a Facebook furry, and you were cool because of like what fate art you had as your profile picture, right?
I was a YouTube
and it was that
furry.
type of thing. You were a YouTube furry.
Yeah, when YouTube was.
I remember
like
when there
a
was all those like
social
furry
media
rave videos. You remember those? And it would just be like somebody.
I actually made one.
You made one? Because like somebody would throw like all the furry rave pictures into like, you know, Windows Movie Maker or whatever and upload it. And it was always like furry rave and it would just be like Raver's Fantasy. And you're like, oh God, here we go. But it was like, that was how I remember that. But I also remember, you know, every time you'd see like two, like a fox and a wolf, like, you know, kissing, you'd be like, oh, that's us. And, you know, it was just, I remember those days.
Might have been there one
might have been there at one point. You know,
I mean, everyone starts somewhere.
You have to start somewhere.
I was also a fox.
Yeah. But the main thing that I would, I don't know. It's so difficult because a lot of younger furries do really well, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, some people, you know, like to shit on them, but I definitely don't because
I've never really been offset by people who are younger furries because like we all were there at one point in time. Like that's one of the things.
Of all the problems that the furry fandom may have, young furries is not one that I would even put on the list. Like it can compared to all of the weird shit you have to deal with going to cons, especially.
I mean, you bring up the chat that we used to have when you first met me, like hugs, nuzzles. Okay.
Okay.
But
night.
Good night. That's so great. Yeah, so
that's my favorite.
I found
screenshot.
For those of you who maybe didn't hear when we discussed this many episodes back, I still have all of my original chat logs from AOL Instant Messenger and IRC and stuff like that.
From when he first met me.
I found the chat logs where when I met Pharaoh, and I'd be like asterisk hugs asterisk, and Pharaoh would be like, yeah, okay. And I remember the first time I ever met you, and I was like, oh, thanks, you know, this should be awesome, like, you know, like. I can't wait to like hug you and everything, and Farrah would be like, yeah, it should be interesting. And then one time I was like, you know, I'm really glad that I met you, hugs and nuzzles, and Farrah goes, good night. And it was just
Sorry, are you?
So great. It was
if anybody ever asks you to describe yourself, you just need to give them that.
I'm really glad I met you. Hugs and nuzzles. Good night.
Good night. Oh, no. That's Pharaoh.
You're an asshole.
Keep your asterisks to yourself.
Keep my asterisks to myself.
Asterisks.
When I go home and go to bed, I'm gonna text you tonight.
Hugs and nuzzles.
Hugs and nuzzles.
It doesn't work now.
Kisses.
Someone's bashing me for using a 2DS.
A 2DS?
And I'm sad.
What's wrong with the 2DS?
Because it's designed for little kids.
Like, I don't even remember that conversation, but when you brought up the screenshot, I was like, yeah, that's definitely me. And, like, I'm proud of that now. Like, that's... It's great meeting you. Hugs, nuzzles. Yep, good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I remember I was, like, all excited about furry stuff. I'd be like, oh, it's really nice to, like, meet it. Like, I found another furry on the furry locator in my area. And Fair would be like, yeah, it's good. I'm just got out of work. And, like, he was just always like, you were so. It was. We had some really good discussions though.
I know we always had good discussions. It was just like you're like, oh, nuzzles, hugs, against, and I'm like, mm-hmm.
Yep.
I really like the work you do.
Well, the whole reason that you're on FurCast, right, is because I set my away message on AIM to say, you know, be back later doing FurCast with a link to it, and you clicked it.
You were sniffing up or Josh was sniffing pixie sticks.
That's right. And I remember you, and I
was like, wow, they look like they're having a lot of fun. I wish I could have that kind of fun.
And when I first met you, you seemed like this really respectable, like suave guy. Like I was waiting for you to walk in.
And then I became furry.
No, I remember like.
And now you're furry trash.
I remember thinking, I wonder if he's gonna have a briefcase. For some reason, I thought you would have a briefcase.
What if you walked?
And I remember you walked into the room, and I shook your hand. I was like, oh hey, very nice to meet you. And you were like, oh yeah, it's great to be here. And like it started off so formal, and then like the show just destroyed our entire whatever our friendship could have been. It's just gone because
like we could have been like business partners and like in like some kind of like management for I don't even know like technology industry, and then like we'd go our separate ways and never know anything, and then pretty much the show just happened and
God,
we do this
memories.
Could never hold a political career.
I'm so sorry.
Still try, just because. Fuck it. I specifically remember there was like one fur that was actually running for like Congress and like the whole thing.
Well, there was the one guy. It wasn't a furry. I remember we read an article about a guy who was like made fun of because he LARPed. He was into
that
LARPing.
was one. No, but there was another one person that had to like hide furry because they wanted a political career.
Wow.
And then like to be honest, like you probably would have to hide for if you're going professionally. But I feel like
hopefully in some years you won't have to hide that you're into internet culture of any kind to be in political office. But right now it's like if you're into any kind of modern like sci-fi stemmed culture, anything from LARPing to anime to, you know.
I told my family if Trump wins, I'm running for president.
I would vote for a blue fox.
I would too.
Because I'll be on the next election. Well, he'd have to get reelected. So I mean, in 8 years, next actual big election. I'll be 35, which is the youngest you can be for running for president. So if Trump wins, I'm gonna be like, fuck it. Yo.
Hey. I'd vote for you.
Oh, thank you. Fair for president. What's that? What's 8 years from now?
I don't know. I'm a dog.
2024.
2024.
Fair for president 2024.
So the world will start to burn.
Everything is blue.
Hey, trees come from ashes.
True.
Forests burn so a new one can grow. Burn America 2024.
So I have a random email here. Some random shit is the title of the email. Greetings, fabulous members of FurCast besides CJ. Wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
Really calling me out there.
What was the one email? What was the one email when we read it and we all went, oh, like what was that one? I forget what it was. It was
well,
like
there was the one that I read that was like, and then like, Pale, you're racist. I was like, what the fuck? And then like Jer was here, just like, why do you keep looking at me? I was like,
yeah.
Because you know me, not because you're black. And he goes,
does anybody?
Oh, I thought it was a black thing.
No, seriously, does anybody in the chat room remember what the email said where we all were like, oh, because it said something negative about CJ?
I don't remember.
Something like you weren't cool or something like that. I don't remember.
I think one of the emails might have called me a fuckboy.
Yeah. All right, Fuck, I love that. Anyway, all right, so here's the email. So, greetings, fabulous members of FurCast besides CJ. My human name is Ganon, which should be easier to call because I can't decide on any persona unless you want to call me Atlas/Frey/Chase/Draco, etc. I have a few questions. Okay.
Link is going to come for him.
Yeah.
Link.
First of all, what is the best software to use to mix soundtracks rightness I am using GarageBand because I'm too cheap to buy Logic 10. Is it better than if to use Ableton or Logic? Okay, well, it completely depends on your workflow. Different software is made for different workflows. Like, I'm a huge user of Reaper. I used to use Logic for a lot of stuff. Ableton's good, depending on if you're into production more. I don't know. Don't really know how to answer that. Second, I want to get ahead. But I can't decide between my avian, dragon, fox, skunk, otter, red panda, or raccoon.
All of them.
All of them. How the actual fuck do I decide? I could think of it myself. My brain hurts and I get distracted by a shiny object and forget. Third, who would win a fight, Florida Man in a slow motion car crash or landing strippers with action serpents? That's pretty great. Hopefully my email wasn't pawful.
I have a game that I bought from AC.
I just wanted to feel important to the show, so I typed everything I could think of. Sincerely, the ever-changing furry Atlas Chase Frey Draco Ash Lee with an I, Kane Bob Gannon. And then there's a bunch of hashtags that I don't think I could read. That's
Bob is in there. Bob. I bought a game from AC that has battling. You get like a main card, so it's not like Cards Against Humanity, but you get a main card, and then you get side cards that you add to the main card. You get 2 side cards that you add to the main card, both which have like weapons or different actions. So it'll be like pirates on segways, wielding sharks on chains against like toddlers with flamethrowers that fly. Who wins in the fight? And it's kind of like an open-ended question game where now you have to defend your champion.
My flying toddlers with flamethrowers.
Yes. Against my pirates on segways with chain sharks. That's just a rough example.
You bought this game?
Yes.
We probably should play it. Drunk.
Yes.
Of course.
Unicorn tears.
They're almost
But
fine.
I was just thinking of that because of the fact that they had Florida Man in a slow motion car crash or landing strippers with action serpents.
What were action serpents again?
Red dragon dildos.
Yes, that's right. Okay, that's what I thought.
With spitting action.
Action serpents.
Action serpents.
I think Florida Man would win, though. I mean, it's Florida Man.
You haven't even seen his final level, his final form.
But he's in a slow motion car crash.
Until he takes drugs and becomes like Transformers.
Flocka? That's the drug he takes.
Yeah. It's like that gif where the guy becomes the car.
No. That gif scares the shit out of me. Every single time I see it.
His ass just like, blah. Have you seen that gif?
I've seen the gif.
It bothers me.
It's disturbing.
Triggered.
Right.
Yeah.
I have an email, another one, a third one, unless one of you guys has one.
I have one.
Okay, go ahead.
Unless, I don't know if Pharaoh's going to read this one. Did you have one queued up?
Holy shit, Mag is happy.
He doesn't.
Okay. Pharaoh's Blueness. That's the one I was going to read. Because I hate Pharaoh.
It's Essent.
Hey, FurCast. I really enjoy your show, and I like how salty Paradox and CJ get when anything blue is mentioned. And Pharaoh has that fuck you guys smirk on his face. Yeah, that one. What if I told Pharaoh that there is a way to become even more blue? As you guys might know, Pokemon Go has taken the world by storm, and there are teams you can join. Red, blue, and yellow. Pharaoh should join the blue team. Proper name is
I got
Team
enough people
Mystic.
fighting on the blue team. The blue team is actually the #1 team.
Oh, God. Damn it.
Look it up. I found out that they're kind of swaps between blue and red, and yellow is like the poser outcasts of like Pokemon.
It's
The
Team
people
Valor,
are
Team Mystic, and Team Instinct, I believe.
Instinct, yeah.
I don't remember because I was people. My supervisor plays it literally at work. Just walks around the building, doesn't do it.
Paradox should join Red Team, Team Valor, so that he doesn't get infected by the blue piece of shit.
Want to know something funny?
What?
Hamburg is dominated by blue.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. And I guess CJ should join the yellow team or red team, so he doesn't become
boy.
Shut up. Or red team, so he doesn't become straighter than he
Team
gets when
Harmony.
he's drunk. Also, I apologize if Paradox and CJ read this because they refuse to see blue and might not be able to see some of the text because he labeled the colors.
Yeah.
The blackened backed jackal, Jackson Amber.
Back jackal?
Blackened backed. Blackened back.
Bat jackal? Back.
No, blackened
backed.
backed.
Dr.
Backed.
Jekyll?
Like
A backed jackal.
Backed jackal?
A back?
Blackened backed jackal?
So it's his back is blackened.
I think, yeah.
Like charred by the sun.
Blackened back.
Blackened back.
Blackened back. Blackened back.
Back in black.
Back in black! Back in black!
Men in black.
Back in blackened. I'm fucked now. You got my brain so fucked up saying this.
The blackened backed jackal.
Sorry, it's not blackened back. I'm reading this totally wrong. Blacked backed jackal. Blacked back. Blacked.
Well, blackened. Blackened sounds like a Cajun seasoning.
Blackened
jackal. Or really,
blacked backed jackal.
Blackened back black. Black back.
Blacked backed jackal. Blacked backed jackal.
Blackened back jackal.
Oh, I hate you. Blacked backed jackal. Jackson Amber. Done. Stop.
Blackened back.
Fuck.
Turning into a chimera.
Blackened black backed jackal.
His back is
Stop,
black, and
both
he's a
of
jackal.
you.
That's it.
Guys,
Can you try that one again?
No.
Blackened black
Shut
backed
up.
jackal.
You're out of
Shut
control.
up.
You're out of control. Stop.
Blackened black back jackal.
Can you?
That is a
this one?
tongue twister.
I'm
right
gonna
there.
touch him.
You try that.
Right.
Blackened black backed jackal.
Blackened
Wait.
black.
I need to write this down.
Blackened black backed jackal.
Carnan says backs in black.
All right. So what is it?
Blackened black backed jackal.
Blackened black.
Blackened blacked backed jackal.
Blackened blacked jackal. It's easy.
No, you didn't say it right.
You didn't say it right.
What do you mean?
You fucked it up.
Blackened black backed jackal.
There, now you did it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Oh, maybe I misread it then.
You got it the second time.
Blacked back jackal.
Moving on.
That's
Blackened black backed jackal.
Looking to move into the area. Hey guys, I'm thinking about moving to Buffalo, New York, an area when I finish school in a few months, hopefully around April 2017. And I wanted to ask if any of you have any advice for a newbie in the area, good areas to live, housing situation where not to look into, etc. I'm just starting to research the area, so at this point, any information is good information. This isn't necessarily the most on topic with the show, but I just thought I'd ask if I should PM any of you guys for more in-depth info. Just say thanks. Just another otter. So another otter is moving in. Woo, otter.
We still have the cheapest housing market, so it's actually cheaper to finally find a house and room in with other people.
Advice for Buffalo: don't live in Black Rock.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Or certain parts of Lackawanna.
Yeah. Certain parts of Lackawanna.
Some parts are decent.
I work in some parts of Lackawanna, though, and it's okay.
You wanted to move to Lackawanna, and I was like, hell no. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but the property taxes are really low.
That's nice, but...
You can also get an apartment with all utilities paid, 2 bedrooms for $500 a month.
But it's Lackawanna.
It is Lackawanna.
But you might get shot when you go outside.
Not Lackawanna. Maybe in like Black Rock or something like that. I don't know. Lackawanna is pretty safe.
There's some parts of it that are a little sketchy.
Oh, okay.
Lackawanna, what was it? Lackawanna 6?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the terrorist group.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard about
6.
that.
Really?
Lackawanna 6 was...
They lived in Lackawanna, and they were like a huge thing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
no, but Buffalo is... It's definitely getting a lot better than it used to be for the reason that people make fun of it for, but... You know, Niagara Falls. Don't live in Niagara Falls.
No,
do not live in Niagara Falls.
You'll end up with like a nobody.
You will end up with just a body, no arms, no legs, no head, no genitals. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You will be like, yeah.
Niagara Falls.
You will fit in at a Christian church.
You know the big like emoji that's like the circle with the line through it.
Yeah,
that's Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay.
The American side.
The American
Canadian
side's fine. Yeah, but that's not Buffalo, New York.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, Buffalo still has the lowest housing market pricing.
Yeah, it's a good place to live for that reason.
And aren't there like a lot of
fiber is not available everywhere, so make sure to check that.
Aren't there a lot of things when you're applying to get a house in Buffalo that you can like apply for that makes it a lot cheaper to get started?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you're moving to Buffalo, there's like different things too.
Yeah, because they want more people to move in, so you can actually apply for other things to make housing cheaper.
Well, there's the houses that are selling for $1 still, but you have to be in the area and you have to have $5,000 in your checking account.
Don't you have to own property to get that though? Already?
You have to be a property owner already, I think.
Yeah,
because they're trying to incentivize people to fix up the houses.
You have to be a resident of the area.
You don't have to be a property owner.
Erie County. No, you don't have to be a property owner. You just be an Erie County resident. Because if you're a property owner, people who are coming in from like elsewhere and just coming in and buying it, and they didn't want that. They wanted people from the area buying.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But there was stipulations that the housings were like $1. You could bid for them, and then as long as you had $5,000 in the your own checking account.
I guess the only thing that I could say about Buffalo is there's really not much public in the city that goes on that's nice. I mean, there is the Elmwood area, but for the most part, Buffalo is kind of just about cheap living and knowing people that you know already and having friends.
No, there's a lot to do.
There's
down
a
there.
lot to- Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Canal Side.
Canal Side's
Canal
huge
Side
now.
has within the past 2 years is like they've gone nuts with stuff to do. Like
Oh yeah.
There's
if
concerts
they have
now every.
concerts
okay.
out of
That's
Harbor.
good to know. I
there's-
didn't know that actually. So that's
and then, like you said, there's Elmwood. There's all sorts of things up and down Elmwood. It's a really good if you get into like down. It's mainly
like, I know
downtown
that
Buffalo.
there's pretty much
Yeah.
one gay club, right?
Downtown.
No,
No, there's not anymore.
Really?
There's like
There's
a
more?
whole block.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Not like the one that used to be big, because it's not
Yeah,
really a
I'm-
gay
I'm-
club anymore.
Yeah.
None of those are gay clubs anymore. Sorry, they started as gay clubs.
Yeah, and now they're kind of just like pride and
Because now, like, everyone I know, like, straight, whatever,
goes there.
chicks
Yeah.
galore go to the gay club, which is now, because a bunch of chicks used to go to the gay club because they didn't want to be hit on. Now a bunch of straight guys go to the gay club so they can hit on the chicks that didn't want to be hit on. So now...
And
gay
there's a lot of
clubs are-
drag stuff, I think, there as well.
Well, there's you can just find pretty much anything. Buffalo is like a huge melting pot.
Well,
Basically.
the
There's
thing that
a
I've noticed
lot
about
of
Buffalo
stuff.
is like, for instance, our Craigslist kind of is, especially for like electronics or anything.
You're going to hate winter.
Oh,
yeah, winter
if you
sucks.
don't like the cold.
Oh yeah, if you have any driveway to plow at all, buy a snowblower.
Yeah.
Don't even question it. Just buy a snowblower. You will need one.
Have four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive is nice, and snow tires are nice. You don't have to, but until you get used to driving in the snow, you need snow tires.
Just become a polar bear.
Yeah,
it's so much easier.
You'll become an expert drifter just by living in Buffalo.
True.
Probably why you're so good.
Yeah, it's probably got something to do with it.
Because I drift the streets in winter every time. Like, that was my thing. Just floor it and just turn when you hit the stop sign.
That's all you do.
Wow.
Remember when we had like the 3 feet of snow and you're like, you're not getting out of here. And I'm like, watch.
Yeah. But the other thing about Buffalo is that like there's not a lot of modern service type stuff. Like we don't have any Uber,
No.
none of those like food delivery apps. We don't have any.
Not
but, like,
yet, at least.
Right, not yet. But that doesn't mean that there isn't. Like for instance, so when we were producing Favorite Schools, I wanted to rent some production hardware. And I couldn't find anything on Craigslist because nobody on Craigslist knew what the fuck anything was unless it was a free TV. There was like
Or misconnection.
Right, but like you compare our Craigslist to like Craigslist of major cities, and it's like, you know, you can go to like DC for instance and go on Craigslist and people will be selling like, you know, really like camera lenses and all kinds of DSLRs and like all kinds of production equipment, and there's like nothing like that in our area.
Yeah.
But anyway, I really needed to rent some production equipment, and I went through hell to find like a rental house that actually had like lav mics, camera lenses, you know, production gear, stuff like that. And it turns out there are several of them, but there's no database. None of like the usual places you'd expect to find them would list them.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, but it's just like some company that has been around for like, you know, fucking 150 years or whatever was there. But it's like that's the thing about Buffalo is it kind of seems like there's nothing going on, but that's because all the things that are going on have been around for so long that there is no modern database that like you would expect in like a lot of cities that'll help you find it. You just kind of have to talk to people and everybody goes, oh yeah, that's where everybody parties, or that's where this really good restaurant is or whatever. That's kind of the thing I've noticed about Buffalo is it doesn't have the modern way of finding things.
Yeah. And that's totally true because I've seen that in.
We have a canal though.
Right. Everybody who's here has kind of figured it out already.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And that's yeah.
And that might be tough coming in from the outside.
You can get to Canada really easy.
You can see Canada pretty much from anywhere.
You can see Canada when you drive down the highway. You can wave at Canada. I always do that every day.
Hi, Canada.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to think like that's another country.
It is pretty cool.
It's pretty.
Don't try to swim to it though.
No.
Well, you can, but you need to fill out a lot of paperwork.
Border Patrol isn't like that.
No, they don't.
Well, you'll also die.
Yeah,
but
falls will probably eat
there's
you.
There's a huge undertow, and you'll probably drown. So.
Hasn't somebody swim between though? I think they did.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like I was for a huge it was a huge media event like everything.
Oh, was
like,
it?
was
Yeah, it's
I know that there's
probably-
people who have tight-roped across Niagara Falls. That's happened a few times, I think.
Yeah, that's happened. That one, there was the one famous dude.
Yeah, but it's funny because it took the guy like 4 years of just like paperwork and getting lawyers to actually pull the stunt off.
Yep. And he didn't even. It wasn't even like. Not to say it wasn't cool, but he had to wear like a special harness too that like like strapped him to the rope itself, so if he did fall, he wouldn't fall.
Yeah.
So like the whole like, not that it ruined it. I mean, it was still cool, but
The magic is lost.
I mean, it's like when you see somebody tightrope, you want to see them tightrope. Like you just want to see them and the rope, and now he had like this harness on where it's like, oh, he's safe if he falls. So it kind of ruins it. But
Yeah.
Whatever.
But he apparently tightrope between the U.S. and Canada, right?
Yeah, he went from, I believe it was the Horseshoe Falls, and he went, I believe, across.
Oh, okay.
I think
that makes sense.
So
it's pretty cool. The lakes suck. It's nothing like an ocean beach. They're kind of eh. There are some good beaches for Ontario, but not for Lake Erie for some reason. They're kind of I mean, they're okay, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's, like when you go up to Ontario, they have like this massive state park that is part of the beach, and there's like a whole row of like ice cream shops and like all this stuff to go to, and like clubs and stuff that are all on the beach, and the beach is like a really long beach, whereas here it's kind of like, oh, you can kind of pull up to this parking lot, and then there's like a little section of beach.
there's a few beaches in between on Lake Erie, but like you said, it's kind of like that. There's like a short beach, then it's like you have to drive quite a ways to get to the next one.
It's a fake beach. There's no salt water.
It's a fake beach.
And you're gonna get E. coli.
And yeah.
It smells like dead fish.
Yeah,
All the fish died
they
from E.
don't smell
coli.
pretty good.
So
yeah, it's Buffalo.
Yep.
Have fun.
Ebola, don't touch your friends.
Good times. Enjoy the snow.
I had email.
Snaps was
Awesome.
good. Show. So.
Bit harsh on the Minecraft porn.
Oh, no.
I remember that.
I do too.
I remember. Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Fuck.
Back in my day.
Paradox is just like, all right.
We stored our porn on floppy disks.
One picture per floppy.
64 kilobits a second. Ah, those load times. They really made you edge. You could last for hours. Hey, Sonny. No two-pump chump, huh?
What?
You stare at me with those eyes.
Can you read the email?
I can.
Fuck. I hate you so much. Read the email.
What?
It's 10:40.
I know. I'm reading it.
No, you're not.
I just had to stare at his eyes for a second.
Please, Pharaoh. Oh my God.
Well, you're here. Just wanted to provide some quick feedback. Only just started listening and loving it so far, but I'm slowly watching episodes in reverse order. And I recently watched an episode you talked about Minecraft porn. It seems everyone was fairly negative about it. Yes.
Just a little bit.
Still am.
A little creepy.
Nothing beats that besides ET porn.
That was some shit.
I was not expecting that. It's not really my sort of thing, but I don't think it's warranted such negativity. To each his own. Minecraft porn.
I think this person doesn't realize that it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like we were.
I'm still going to be
joking.
pretty harsh on Minecraft porn.
I mean, in reality, yeah, people can be whatever the hell they want to. We don't care. But it was more that, like, you know.
I still disapprove.
I had somebody email me about the fact that they were upset that we shit on Snaps. And they were like,
Did you piss on Snaps?
Well, because the thing is, again, like, if you've ever been to a con or you've ever been on Twitter, Snap shitting is like just how it is. And that's like, and first of all, like, I have tons of friends that are Snaps, and all of them are like, oh, Snaps are terrible. Like, even when I was in Michigan, like, I walked into to Ora's apartment, and trying to remember his name, was there. Alexi was there, and he's a Snap. And I was like, oh, God, a disgusting Snap. Here, give me a hug. And he was like, yep, I'm a disgusting Snap. And then he hugged me. So it's like, but this person clearly just didn't understand that it is an ongoing joke.
We're joking about
like,
it.
and they've never, I don't know, maybe they haven't been to a con or they just haven't heard it.
Maybe
But
they're just a
they
brand new
thought that
Snap.
we were legit, like, being racist against Snaps and, like, calling them shitty people.
When's it they just turn Snap and they don't know the ridicule
I
that
don't
comes
know,
with it?
But it's just funny. Like, no, it's a joke that a lot of people are in on. And it started because of a few large chat rooms started the joke. and Snaps started the joke about themselves being terrible. It's not like we just suddenly decided that Snaps actually are shitty people, although Snaps are pretty
I thought
disgusting.
people were like making fun of Snaps because like they're telling me that Snaps get peed on, but like
no. So
there's like 3 or 4 Snaps that like to get peed on.
The primary reason that I think
as their fetish.
Yeah, there were a few well-known Snaps that started it, but what?
There's a few well-known Snaps that started this.
Well, that started the hating on Snaps thing, and the reason why is because like Snaps tend to post a lot of pictures of Snaps. Like they tend to like
you're talking about peeing on.
Like
Snaps.
here's the thing: I don't send you tons of pictures of red wolves, right?
No.
But like have you ever talked to a Snap? They always send you Snap pictures.
Snap pics.
Right. It's like it's just constant, and you're like, why are you sending me this? And they're like, because Snaps. And so it's like because Snaps think they're so good, everybody just had to kind of shit on them and be like, no, Snaps are disgusting and awful.
I think the guy who sent the email just left the chat.
Oh, right. The guest who wrote the email Pharaoh's reading.
No, the
Snap one.
Snap one.
Snaps.
Okay. A Snap left the chat?
The guy who sent you the email.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean, like, again, I give the person credit for actually valuing not being shitty to people. I totally agree with that. And I could understand if you didn't get the joke that it would seem like we were actually hating on people. We're not hating on people. We just think that Snaps are disgusting.
I like Snaps, actually.
Actually, Snaps are pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of are.
I wouldn't go that far, but...
well, of course, Pharaoh wouldn't
There's
go
some
that
of them
far.
that are pretty cute.
There's some pretty hot Snaps.
Yeah.
Are you still looking at Snap porn over there?
No, I was actually not looking at Snap porn. Thanks very much.
I can never trust you.
Same.
Everyone has their kinks, including many games, TV shows, MLP. I don't think there will be any downfall of society due to few people searching up Minecrafting. Also, could this not just be a joke, i.e. like Tony Tigergate, or the feedback loop from so many news stories I've heard about?
Yes, it's a joke.
Yours truly, Michael the Fox, relevant XKCD.
We here on FurCast will never shit on anybody where it isn't a joke except Christians.
Ones they like shitting on.
Except Christians.
What happens if wait, what was that fair? What happens if they enjoy it? Well, then too bad. And then we're gonna...
I shouldn't have watched all that porn as a teenager. It's not that it scarred me. It's just that we had dial-up, and now I'm stuck with a fetish for video compression. Can you try to look blockier?
In bed with somebody? Can you look a little blockier? Oh, yeah, macro block for me.
You're not blocky enough for me.
You even know what a JPEG is?
Up.
I still don't get Minecraft porn at all.
I was actually
I don't get
Well,
Minecraft.
I think even the people who made the Minecraft one made it as a joke. I don't think there's people who actually get off to it. But if there are people who get off to it, have fun.
There's a lot of people.
Ryu is staring at me. Hi, Ryu. How's it going?
And the reason for my I don't
Minecraft's affiliate.
If you're gonna jerk off to whatever the fuck you want to jerk off behind closed doors, I don't give a fuck. I mean, go ahead.
I have to refresh myself on this Minecraft porn.
But
there's some on X videos.
Yeah, that's
Pornhub.
Yeah, Pornhub has
That's
Minecraft porn.
Pretty much a good. Whoa, that's a penis. Hello.
It is a penis.
Is that a real life penis?
Yeah.
Oh god, a real life penis.
It's loading.
Accurate.
I'm watching the reflection in your glasses of seeing what you're watching.
It's not.
Okay, so
It's not playing.
me shitting on Minecraft porn, because I'm gonna shit on Minecraft porn right now, is because they used the example, and again, everyone has their kinks and everything like that, but I still just don't fucking understand it. Simply because other games, TV shows, they all have a kind of backstory. They have character development. They have traits of like feelings or something that people can grow attached to certain characters, which is why people make porn of those characters, because they want to have sex with those characters because of the emotions that it builds through that. That I understand.
AKA Overwatch.
There's a lot of porn. I've seen that. Yeah. Just popping up in people's feeds too. Like, okay, whatever. Trending. But the reason why I don't understand Minecraft porn is that there's no plot. There's no character development. There is a blocked dude that just picks stuff. And that's it. There was no major story to it besides now
I don't think there needs to be a story. It's porn.
There's no character
There's
development.
plenty of furry porn that's attractive that doesn't have any real characters.
Yes. But I'm saying, as an example of using TV, music, shows, everything, etc.,
I still don't know. I don't accept that because the thing is, there's like tons of furry
You can't
art.
use furry as that.
Why? Why not? There's plenty of furry art that's just a random character that just happens to be like a wolf or whatever, and then that might be attractive and that might be what you get off to, even though there's no real defined.
But you already
character
have a
or
developed
backstory.
personality and backstory of furry.
Maybe you do with Minecraft if you played Minecraft for years.
You're a dude digging holes.
Okay, that's just a random wolf that doesn't exist.
Based upon how you're
I'm just making the point that, like, I understand, I do understand what you're saying about backstories, and that does matter to some people, but there's plenty of people that just don't care. Just a random, like, and you could say, oh, well, the wolf without a story is okay because, like, it's furry porn, and that's, like, the thing I'm into. Well, what if you're into fucking Minecraft
Then
block
again, you
porn?
might get a magical mystical boner, and that's what your fetish is. So, I mean...
Is there solitaire porn?
I'm sure there's got to be.
There's porn of everything.
Well, I think there's porn of the characters that are on the cards, probably. I'm sure there's art of that. There's probably a deck of cards that had, like, the king card is, like, king having, I don't know.
Maybe you just had a magical mystical boner, and that became your fetish. Because...
Cue wand noise.
You don't really choose a fetish. They kind of just, like...
They kind of just happen.
Yeah. They're mystical boners.
Wow, that got me hard. Maybe I'm into that. That's kind of how it happens, I guess. I don't know.
Fetishes.
Fetishes.
Mystical boners.
What if when you found a fetish you're into, that song played?
Surprise erection.
Like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's kind of hot. Oh. Is there more of this? Hold on, I think there's a link. There's got to be more.
The music just gets louder and louder.
Yeah, the music just gets louder until it's like clipping.
Then it just clips so hard it stops. That's the orgasm.
That's your climax. Then the music goes away.
That would suck.
That'd be scary as fuck. I'm not gonna
lie. You can only get the music of your like backstory music life to stop when you ejaculate.
Oh god, teasing would be horrible. You'd hear that all day.
If you were edging, does it just repeat?
I just imagine like somebody you're in a relationship with just comes up to you and is like, "Hey, honey."
Best boner soundtrack ever.
There needs to be that in a porn. Yeah. Can we make a porn that has that as the back, like the back song? Somebody
Is that your phone in your pants, or is that? This can be used for so many things.
I just want that as like, so I can play that at cons at random.
Like I just mentioned, this music starts playing when the guy in Japan would rub his nipples. Like as he stares at you, you just hear the music. Anyway, what do you
I thought you were gonna play it.
Yeah,
I was like getting ready here, and then
the camera just zooms in.
Okay, that just happened.
I feel refreshed somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like magic happened.
Just really hard.
Well, the music stops, so who came?
Yeah.
It's like what's the chair game, bud? What? The chair game where the music stops, everyone has to sit down. Except there's some awful porn version that when the music stops, someone has to come. You're out of here.
That's a horrible thought. Like, you need to filter what comes out of your mouth.
Played in Japan. Live action.
Probably invented in Japan.
Live action.
Oh my god.
CJ, I didn't know you were excited about that.
Sorry, guys. Secret fetish.
Mystical boner fairy.
Mystical boner, secret fetish. It's like that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Erection.
You load the Bad Dragon website, it's just got this music playing in the background. There's like a little.
I wouldn't
player
even be upset. I'd go there every single day
just to hear that.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Hot.
Wait.
It's a
play
number
it.
one number one hit in all clubs across the U.S.
There's a boner among us.
Like it just starts playing and people start yelling at everybody.
The show had aliens. There's aliens among us.
No.
Did you watch the X-Files?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I maybe watched like maybe one episode like when I was younger.
Oh, I watched every single episode.
No, I've never.
This excites me.
Yeah, I could tell the music stopped.
And I'm done.
Show's over.
Pretty much.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in to FurCast tonight. Remember, there will be no FurCast for 2 weeks. We are off for 2 weeks. Not sure about the Friday show. Stay tuned to the FNT show Twitter for more information on that.
It was a good second Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday too. One of the show titles is Saturday 2 Sunday. Like a movie title. I kind of like it.
I like that too.
Saturday 2, the Sundaying.
Sundaying. Anyway, are we going to go have a bonfire?
Blackened back.
Are we going to do a post show?
We could do a bit of a post show.
We should do a post show because things.
Yeah. I've been your host, Steven Paradox, Red Wolf.
I've been your fabulous Blue Fox host, Pharaoh.
I've been your pink husky dog thing, CJ.
Who ate chocolate cake?
Shut up. I'm going to die.
I've been your eccentric frilled lizard Ryu.
And I've been your otter, Nico.
Well, whoever dies first is the funniest.
This is the Zana Broadcasting Network.
And that's a wrap.
Your mom wants you to do the dishes.
What dishes?
The plates. She wants them rinsed.
Oh, wait, but they're not. They're in here.
Yeah, she wants them rinsed and put on towels.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
leave them in the sink.
Okay. Well, don't put them in the dishwasher, I imagine. It's probably because the dishwasher's having issues. T-list. All right, so show
First
titles
world
we need to
pains.
remove. 10 Demons, Black Jackal. Fetish Files. XXX Files.
I kind of like that.
Fetish Files.
Blackened Backed Jackal is one of the show titles. Toxic Cake Nips.gif Digital Demons. I like digital
Professional
demons.
sexual motivator.
That's pretty good.
PhD.
All right. Hey, YouTube, good night.
Wait, where?
Bye,
This one?
It's that one. Bye, YouTube.
Fuck you.
Love you. Fuck you, I love you.
Hey, YouTube.